Hey, rebuilding the Rams fans and or rebuilding the Cardinal fans. Guys, this is it. One final super episode. I am sorry it took so long to come out. I'm sorry it's coming out so late. It's 5 a.m. here in this random hotel room that I'm at, trying to finish this so you have enough time to watch it if you want before the College Football 27 content drops. In this video, I have every single snap from the rest of our year with Stanford. It was a blast no matter what happened, and I cannot wait to do a new rebuild in College Football 27. If you want to hang out here and watch all these games, it was a lot of fun. If you want to wait for the College Football 27 rebuild, we will be back. And if you want to vote on who that rebuild team will be, the poll is up on my site right now. It is coming down to the wire as of right now with, I think, over 150 votes and 3 teams very, very close in the standings right now. But all right, enough tired Max here that just edited a bunch of videos. Let's go watch some games. We are back in Boulder, Colorado, but this time it's not a CSU versus Colorado rivalry game. It's the Stanford Cardinal taking on the Buffaloes. But even bigger news, guys, if you take a look at the runtime, I'm not gonna jinx it, I'm filming this right now, but we have our first Stanford double header today, because in this video not only are you going to see this Colorado game, but you will also see a potential ranked matchup against one of Stanford's biggest rival, Cal, next week. We got 3 games left right here. We got Colorado, we have Cal, and then we have Notre Dame, and I want to get to a potential playoff run as quickly as possible. We are running out of time before College Football 27 drops, so let's get them both in today. Now, 3rd and 1, this is good timing to talk about this Colorado team. They are only 78 overall, and oh my goodness, it's man coverage, Vince Thoman one-on-one, but it's not a very good matchup. Randy Dirth might have the better one. He does. Dirth over the middle, and he comes down with it. Contested grab against the linebacker, and there's a reason why I avoided our superstar receiver, Vince Thoman, and that is because this Colorado defense, even though they're in like the high 70s overall, they have 3 fantastic corners, all of them 90 plus overall. And we have not played a team whose strength is in the secondary like that. So I know our redshirt freshman quarterback, Clayton Fabian, has balled out all year long, but I don't see us challenging them in man coverage. Well, besides right now, there's our first test, and Khalil Levine can't come down with it. That's number 26, Javonte Everett. He is their number 1 corner. We went after him on a man coverage in route. We lost that battle. So anyways, as I was about to say, we're going to run the ball a lot more. We get faced with a 3rd and 12, and Fabian doesn't have a shot in the world. And what a terrible start to the doubleheader, forcing the late pocket presence by Clayton Fabian. I gotta throw away that football. I didn't find anybody, and instead Colorado gets a gimme of a touchdown to open up this game, and before I even get to lay out our strategy, we're already falling victim to it. But like I said, the defense is weak. Their defensive line is bad. Their linebackers are slow, but their corners can cover well. So do I trust Vince Thoman against anybody, anytime, any place? 1,000,000%. That's still the case. But the truth of the matter is, we're on the road. We have a good O-line. Siaki Taki is a good player. We got a young quarterback who is very turnover prone, as we already saw. So expect to see a little bit more ground game today than usual. On 2nd and 9, expect to see more safe plays. We're not going to ask a whole lot downfield. We're going to look for the quick stuff. Something like Y stick right here. And also, if we are throwing it, expect a lot more over the middle today. Expect us to go after their linebacker group or take advantage of soft flats like that. Taki, I need you to cut up there. We were absolutely going to run the ball on 3rd down. Now this is a question to be answered. We're going to roll with an RPO here. Little return RPO read flat. Looks like man coverage. Likely going to have to be a keeper. Oh, man coverage. Dirth. No, he's too slow. He's too slow. That's number 21. I believe that's their safety. I could have maybe kept that with Clayton Fabian, but guys, let's be honest. Do you really think Fabian could have picked that up? I don't think so. Oh, Okoronkwo, our power running back, needs 2. He will get 2. And like I said, guys, I know that wasn't a pretty run, but I think we could dominate them on the ground. Let's get Ezekiel Iquale in the game here. Another depth running back. We got 4 solid running backs We're going to number 3 right here. Quale, way to find the gap. That's all right. That's all right. Fabian, second and long. This is exactly what we're trying to avoid here. We can't go play action because the computer won't fall for it. So let's go basic spacing, except that a third down is likely. Vince Doman off coverage left-hand side. Oh, it's pure man. Step up, Fabian. There it is. Clayton Fabian, way to scramble. I'm hanging on to that football, smashing down the RB button on this Xbox controller. Fabian making it a 3rd and short. And you know what? Now we're running it. I was going to say take a deep shot, but no, let's run it. Taki, great cutback on the inside zone. And let's go right back to it. And let's go PA boot slide. Deep comeback to Vince Doman. If Fabian can get this football off, this is a big play waiting to happen. Doman, great agile catch on the bad throw against Brian Merriman, their number 2 corner. And now Fabian feeling a little better. Do we challenge their best corner over there on the right-hand side, Javonte Everett? I think we do. Khalil Levine gets a step, and he may be a good corner, but this is a fast wide receiver. The Cardinal, I almost said the Rams. The Cardinal will tie up this game and give Colorado their first offensive possession. Here we go. Doubleheader, man. Doubleheader. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to get ahead of our skis against this Colorado team, but boy, would I love to walk into the Notre Dame road game 12-0, and then a potential Pac-12 conference championship against USC, Oregon, Colorado State. Not sure who exactly, but we will have a good one. Now on offense, they got a couple good receivers. Darren Rawlings is one of them. Similar to how their defense is all corners, their offense is all receivers. But here we go, guys. It's been a while since I played with this team, but I know where the linebackers are. Luis Casillas on the backside, big Eric Simons on the front side. Play that inside zone. Nice tackle. Oh, gotta wrap up, buddy. Eric Simons with the rare whiff on that inside zone. Beautiful job being disciplined, not over pursuing, not trying to catch the running back in the backfield. Just do your job and let the rest of the game come to you. There's our slow safeties in the background. That's a problem, and Eric Burns will slowly chase him down. I apologize, that's Cam Burns, getting Eric Simons and Cam Burns confused. What's not going to be confusing is this blitz here. I'm going to get a pick 6 on a bubble screen. Yes, sir. Played the left hand or the right hand side. That's all I can ask for. Silvestro whiffs. Burns with another tackle. That's a redshirt freshman quarterback, Danny Carmona, guys. 74 overall. He is not the strength of this team, but he has played well thus far. There it is. Carmona. Pryor with a decent hit, but he's going to trip Carmona at the 1. The Colorado offense is balling early. Let's get Cam Burns in something over the middle here. Let's just blitz that inside. Yeah, let's shift everybody over. Shift everybody over. Play the inside zone right here. Burns, nice, guys. We're playing a read option. We're committed to the quarterback. Where is our defensive end on that side? Absolutely pathetic defense by the Stanford Cardinal early. 7-point deficit, but if any team can come from behind, it is this team. We have shown incredible resilience this year. So yeah, I'm filming this Wednesday, June 24th. The early part of the game for College Football 27 comes out July 2nd. So we got 8 days. I haven't posted the USC game. I believe that's the only thing between this video and the past is the USC game. So that might have been the most recent video. So what that would mean is that's going to come out on hopefully June 24th or June 25th. This doubleheader can hopefully come out on June 27th or 28th. And then we got a couple days to play Notre Dame and then to potentially, man coverage all around. Doman, great grab right there, dude. That's a tough grab by a slower receiver. But anyways, that'll give us a couple days to film, edit, and post the full playoff run if there is one. We will see if there is one. Man coverage, Doman, I need one. Double coverage, that's a pick. Oh my goodness, we got bailed out there. Brian Merriman, that robber, that purple robber skill on full display by their number 2 corner, but I will show no fear here. If we could get Paris Queen on a post route, they're going to sit on Randy Dirth consensually, and then we are going to have this wide open over the middle of the field. Never mind, Dirth. Easiest first down of my life. Thank you very much. The reliable tight end. I said we would go over the middle. There it is. He's got 3 for 28, and it's time to get this run game going again. Siaki Taki right at the defense. Look at the gap right there. Beautiful block. Paris Queen a little step behind to make that final block on their corner there. But the crowd is out of it. We could go to our Trey offset Let's get Taki over. They motion. They keep the star corner over there. That's telling me it's zone. I like the high-low on the left-hand side. We can't force the deep post, but I'm looking for a shot here. There it is. Tough window, and it's a risky one. A lot of people could have came down with that football, and most of them were not our players. I love saying I can't force it here right before I absolutely force the worst throw you've seen all day long. Khalil Levine on a linebacker. I'm going to take that first down. Cardinal. Again, almost said first down Rams. That's okay. That's a habit. We can get out of habits here. Vince Doman on the RPO. Let's see it. That's open. We'll take it. Doman, fight hard, fight hard. That's 3 yards. And that's how you end the first quarter, guys. Down 7, but driving. We're still in it. It's still early. We still got a whole game and a half to go here in this video, so let's keep on rolling. Here we go. Second and neutral. I think we get Taki involved here. I like a bounce out. I can't force the bounce out. Let's look at that corner on the left-hand side. Left guard. All right, we might push it outside a little bit. Nice seal right there by our offensive lineman. That's why you push it outside. Siaki Taki inside the 5. RPO glance post. Man coverage. Vince Doman against their best corner. Who wins that matchup? We got to give it there. There was a safety or somebody sitting in the middle of the field, and I think you guys have seen more than enough goal line interceptions for me to justify potentially doing another one. So instead, how about a goal line fumble? Y'all mind if I do a little goal line fumble? How about Siaki Taki on the edge? The game is tied. The Cardinal answers, and Siaki Taki with 60 yards on only 8 carries. One of his most effective games today. I know there's been a lot of comments telling me to run the football, telling me that when you got to lead, you got to run it, telling me that when you get a 3-man box, you got to run it. And I have ignored people and thrown the ball 75 times a game. But right here, when it matters, as we get deeper into the season, as the winter approaches, visible snow here on the field that you can't see, but I promise it's there. This run game is alive and well, man. Speaking of run game, Jamie Avery, 91 overall running back. I actually think he was a transfer target of ours. He ended up going to Colorado. You could see him right there at running back, helping out a very young, inexperienced quarterback who I think will be able to steal a couple throws from. We're going to try and confuse him here. We called a blitz pre-snap. It is not going to be a blitz. It's going to be a 3-man rush with a typical cover 3 look. Let's see if the computer thinks I'm blitzing and forces something dumb over the middle. Malik Pryor, I'm sorry. Absolutely whiffed on the tackle there. Cam Burns shaken up, but Avery couldn't shake free of that tackler. And just like that, guys, you know, a bad start, you give up some stuff, but we're going to have the football and a chance to take back the lead. I am pumped. By the way, Cam Burns' injury, not super serious. He is scheduled to return later in this game. Good to see the safety still healthy. But let's focus on Siaki Taki right now. Oh, did you see that pancake? Second level, that offensive lineman, big 75, I believe, on the right-hand side. Absolutely paving a path for Siaki Taki. And now the deep over to a 96 speed wide receiver, Khalil Levine. I think it's there. Oh, it's not there, and that's a deep sack. That's right, 2nd and 20. I know this is a little conservative, but I think an inside zone is in order here. I really do. I think it's in order here. And guys, Big 75 did a great job to play before on the run. He did not get to the second level good enough there. Taki limited to 3. And a big 3rd and long. We're going to get Randy Dirth on a short corner. If he gets that linebacker, I actually like him to find some separation. It's a busted coverage. Dirth was open. It was man coverage. The guy on Randy Dirth was across the field. No. That was an incredible opportunity to pick up a 3rd and very long. Instead, we will give it to their elite receiver, and Colorado has possession. Here we go. I said we got to try and get to this QB. We haven't pressured once. Let's do a little 5-man pressure. Eric Simons on the backside, dropping for the curl route. That's okay. Out of bounds. There was space, and Ethan Yates, the tight end there, would have had to just break a tackle from me, which is historically very easy to do. But he falls short. Cam Burns playing the flat. And again, this QB for a 74 overall redshirt freshman, Danny Carmona, showing a lot of poise, a lot of willingness to sit and take the nice, proper throws here. Speaking of another one, that's their number 1 receiver. That's number 1, Darren Rawlings. He is a redshirt sophomore, 91 overall, 96 speed, 95 acceleration. The dude can play, which I understand why Carmona is going his way so often. I'm looking for a deep in there. Oh, it's going back to him. And Jason Momoa. I go for the swat, and instead he dives straight into the end zone, taking himself out of the play. And there is something about this Stanford team, besides that one blowout, that was the quickest blowout of all time. We have struggled. We have really, really struggled against teams. Even teams that I think we should beat by a considerable margin, we can't get a lead on. So here we go. High-scoring game early. Nick Esponda, their redshirt freshman safety, shaken up, I believe, on the kickoff. We're going to look for quick play action opportunities, see if we can catch them off guard, and Vince Doman coming back to the football is just a guaranteed catch, man. I'm sorry. If you are not between Vince Doman and the ball, you're not going to get between them. You know, that is going to be a catch 99 times out of 100. Taki with a big 2-yard loss there. We have really struggled in the second and long part of the game. Seeing off coverage, seeing single high safety. I actually like the four verts look here. Oh, it's pure man coverage. Oh, Taki, I need you to get out into your route. I needed Siaki Taki to get out and run his basic out route against the linebacker. I didn't want to throw a deep ball on any individual matchup. Like I said, they're too good in man coverage for that. But you know what? We might have to here. Vince Doman, one-on-one. Go get that ball, and it's picked. It's a glorified punt, but if this is a punt, then that's one heck of a return. Colorado, instant red zone opportunity. And this Stanford team, man, I'm not going to lie, it's been a little while since I've played with Stanford here recently, but no excuses for the lack of execution and turnovers. Luckily, Malik Pryor, the rest of this linebacker group, doing their best to keep this game somewhat close. 2-minute warning just hit, though, so expect some timeouts as we continue to try and fight to stay in this. We're going a 3-man rush, inside shade. We got zones on the outside. That's okay. I like that. There it is. All right, 3rd and 7. This is our shot here. We're going to spy Casillas. I'm going to bring down Cam Burns into this box. I've got a deep middle, but I'm playing this flat aggressively. Beautiful. Big hit right there by Eason. Oh, Eason, I needed a tackle there, and we get one, and I forgot to call a timeout, so Colorado burned 30 seconds off the clock. We may come back to regret that, but now it is a 10-point deficit. This would be a fun trivia question if I had the number. I don't have the number, so I can't tell you if you're right or wrong. But of the 9 games, now 10 games, that we have played so far at Stanford, how many of them did we have a double-digit deficit in at some point in the game? I feel like the answer is 7. 6 or 7 maybe. Sorry, had no choice. But I feel like the majority of the games we have been getting killed. And, dude, Clayton Fabian. I tried to throw a drag. I'm slow to get rid of the football. 2nd and 21 is not a good look. How about a 21-yard curl route by Vince Doman? I'm seeing man coverage. We're going to do it. Throw with anticipation. Doman! Oh, my goodness, against their best corner. What a route. And as much as I want to dog on Fabian for his inability to get out of the pocket when he's going to get hit, he has done a fantastic job of just like that, just putting the ball where it needs to be. What a beautiful throw in a tight window to Doman. He seems to be, him and Khalil Levine, the only guys able to step up so far today. We will see if that trend holds. Speaking of stepping up, there's Fabian stepping up in the pocket, world's slowest 6-yard gain, and got absolutely walloped into the sideline. I was trying to playmaker somebody and get the ball downfield. We're going to try and get a first down here and then go tempo. Look at Taki, dude. Injury timeout. It's not going to get charged to us. Taki has 93 rushing yards. We're going to get him on a quick flat. Look for Doman following him if it's not there. Never mind, Randy Dirth open. Not going to be first down, so that's an instant burn of a timeout. Fabian starting to get his rhythm, starting to figure out where the weak points are of this defense. It's not going to be Paris Queen on that side, but it might be Randy Dirth. No, that's a corner. We don't want that. Fabian, way to get out of the pocket before you throw it away. Really heady stuff right there. Let's go double cross. Got a high-low look. If it's man coverage, we're going to throw it to Doman, and I'm going to throw a pick. Here we go. Man coverage. Queen. Oh, Queen's got a step, and it's just off. 4th and 3. Kevin Lobet, 3.5. First half sacks, and the contact on that one. He's had a killer day, and oh my gosh. What a terrible miss by this Stanford team. Steve Sabry, what a bad time to miss a kick right there, man. I mean, you just cannot afford that in this stage of the game to make it a one-possession game. So there it is. We got our work cut out for us in this second half of football, guys. 24-14. It's been a sloppy game by the number 7 ranked team in the nation. We're running the ball well. Our defense has been spotty, and I've been turning the ball over. Here we go. How does this defense answer? What can we do about it? And where will we go from here? A lot of things to find out in this second half of football. First things first, let's go cover 6 here. Bring Malik Pryor over into the middle of the field. Crosser. Oh, I hit the heck out of him. That's going to be a big PI. You know what we need, guys? You know what we need? I know what we need. And you guys aren't going to like me for saying this. Malik Pryor with a pretty obvious penalty there. I know what we need. Malik Pryor, go sit on the bench for just a couple minutes. I know he's great in coverage, but I need somebody to make a splash, and that is Ty Van Dyke. If you've been following this team, you know that he's been on the bench a bit due to injury, but this guy right here is a hitter. He makes contact with players, and I need something to wake this defense up, to wake this team up. This quarterback is currently 11 of 11, so how are we going to try and steal some momentum? I think a big hit could be one way, and there's Ty Van Dyke already. He's in the game for 2 snaps. I user him for 1, and the first time he's on his own as an actual computer-based player, he blows up a run for a loss. Here we go. I've got the bubble screen if they go to it. Flat route. I'm there. Come on! Dang it. I needed a hit there by Simons. He's a step too slow. Here we go. Ty Van Dyke potentially on a blitz here. We're susceptible to the inside zone, but I'm playing the pass. Van Dyke. Pressure. Oh! Van Dyke gets the pressure and Cam Burns gets the pick. That's why you get after the quarterback. And I told you guys, he may not have made the play, but Ty Van Dyke made the impact to force a quick throw by the redshirt freshman, and Cam Burns, coming out from injury, takes that one back. Here we go. Check to read option. I love the give here. Let's give it no matter what. Let Taki bounce off of a lineman and get 6. Wow, I thought that was wrapped up in the backfield. Siaki Taki continuing his very strong performance. Going to look for the quick zig on the right-hand side with Levine. If it's a soft zone, then we'll go to Doman there. I like that. Levine's got speed. Oh, the corner came down. Very good break on that football by their number 1 guy, Javonte Everett. 3rd and inches, showing pressure, and I like the look. Here's what we got. 3rd and inches, we got a high-low on the right-hand side. I don't know who's on Randy Dirth, but if you give him a loan. Oh, there it is. Dirth, touchdown. Cardinal is still in it. Stanford answers off of the interception, off the pressure, and just like that, if we had that field goal back, man, it's a tie game. Here we go. Hopefully we see plenty more kneecaps from that Stanford tree hanging out in the end zone dancing as we score. But first, one more stop. Ty Van Dyke will stay in the game. I know Malik Pryor has played very well so far, but at the end of the day, we've got 4 spots for linebackers, and we've got 5 good ones. That's a good problem to have. Van Dyke. Oh, buddy, I went for the hit, and I didn't wrap up. That's my bad. You could just tell his processing is so fast. Also, Jamie Avery. Guys, that name is familiar. Was he at Colorado State? Was Jamie Avery at Colorado State by any chance, and then he transferred? Or am I just assuming a familiar name equals Colorado State, which is obviously not the right assumption? Let me know. Van Dyke trying to fight through it. Oh, my goodness. Quincy Tongas got absolutely stiff-armed by Avery there. Only thing that I'm familiar with right now is that right hand shoving a 400-pound defensive lineman to the ground. Oh, Byron Eason. Got to get your head around. We were offsides anyways, and I'm not going to lie. Maybe it's because I'm carrying this team, but my back is killing me. It's time to sit down. This is a rare sitting stream. Luis Casillas, the senior, on the flag there. Well, here we go, guys. I apologize if the angle is slightly different for where my head is at. I'm looking at myself on the screen right now, and oh, don't look at yourself. Look at Silvestro. Make the coverage, Max. Could have been another pick by Danny Carmona. Instead, it's going to fall harmlessly to the turf. We're going to rush 3 here and pass commit. We are susceptible to the inside zone. Of course, that's what they go with. Oh, ball! Man, almost a pick by Hill, our big defensive tackle. He's won us a game before. We will see what else he can do for us. Let's user Simons over the middle of the field. We're in a base cover 3, 5-man rush. Good, good. I'm playing the left. That's all right. I had to pick a side. We picked the wrong one, and Colorado will score off of it. Danny Carmona, man, he has had an incredible 17 pass attempts thus far today to get his team back to a 10-point lead, and the fight will continue. Now, here's the deal. We can answer, and if we answer, Colorado's on their heels. But if we let them get a stop here, we might lose this game, and we might regret trying to make this a doubleheader. You know, my mind was on Cal coming into this, and I don't know if that made us not take this seriously or what, but we are paying the price right now. Let's lock in Taki. Oh, barely bounced off of that. Almost had a couple more yards there. 2nd and 8, we're going to call verticals. We're looking for the quick out by Dearth. He's been consistent. If we get man coverage on the backside, I like Doman on the comeback. Here we go. Let's not force it, though. No, it's a double team. Dearth, great route. No, what? Why are you falling? Randy. Dude, that is an easy first down off the route. Instead, it's a massive 3rd and 6. We're checking to an RPO read. I think the give looks really good. I hate to predetermine it, but we're going to make Taki win this one. There it is. Man, the backside corner followed from across the whole field, and I don't care. 4th and 4. We're going to trust our guys. We've been scared of their corners all day long. We can't play with fear. We're going to look at Paris Queen here on the red zone up. There it is. That's fine. Levine underneath. First down and more. Khalil Levine against their #1 corner. And you know what? Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. Let's fight their corners with our best receivers. And Clayton Fabian, middle of the field, wide open. Paris Queen, another chunk play for the Cardinal. Here we go. Momentum starting to swing our way. Little corner up by Vince Doman. We'll see if he gets the look we need. No, it's not. And Fabian, another terrible drifting sack. Not the play there. Oh, Fabian's going to have to get this one back with his arm. I do not know if he's going to be able to do it. Levine potentially with a one-on-one opportunity on press coverage, but that's a really good corner that's pressing him. Do we take the shot? We're going to take the shot. Khalil Levine, is he fast enough? He is! Oh my goodness, on Javonte Everett. We've gone after him all game long, and we continue to find success there. Maybe I overhyped this defense. Maybe they actually can't cover. Here we go. Paris Queen one-on-one, and he wins another one. That's on number 9, Marco Tavares. He's their number 3 corner, but he can't cover our number 3 receiver. Just like that, the Cardinal back to the 3-point deficit. Kneecaps are visible, and I feel like this right here could be the drive that our defense needs to make the stop and get off the field. Here we go. Let's get Tyler Waddy out here, and nice tackle there. Oh, maybe we could go with a 4-4 actually, and get a couple extra linebackers on the field next time. Maybe something worth considering for now. Ty Van Dyke, let's see what you got. Oh, screen pass, big defensive tackle. Hill going for the dive, and it works. Oh, I get stuck on a defensive tackle, and it's a rare instance where that ends up being perfect. Let's get Silvestro in a deep half. We're going to use Boger over here. Oh, no. Big tackle there by Simons, and he whiffs. Silvestro whiffs, and it's a first down. Oh, man. Terrible time for a bubble. I was absolutely ignoring Tremaine Callaway over there. Here we go. Bringing the 6-man pressure. I've got the bubble on the right-hand side, but I've got to help on the inside zone. Draw play. Nothing there. Eric Simons erases that. Here we go. We're going to call cover 3, but we're going to show cover 2 with spy Byron Eason. And let's just screen pass left. Get over there. Ty Van Dyke, way to fight over that. Big tackle right there. It's a 3rd and short. The linebackers combining. And here we go. 3rd and 1. Ty Van Dyke, what do you got for me on the QB sneak? Here we go. Oh, I'm offsides. I'm offsides. Come on, that's a big stop, and we didn't get it. No. I really thought we made him run into his center hard enough to take that away. Instead, Van Dijk has a hook to curl on the right-hand side and a lot to cover. It's a draw play, and Byron Eason right there again. Here we go. Van Dijk looking for a play, looking for another shot to take some momentum. I'm going to go for the blitz here. Inside zone. Van Dijk, and he makes the sack. No amount of play action is going to fool Ty Van Dijk. And just like that, he's got 4 solos, including a big tackle there. Let's go Eason into the flat. Ty Van Dijk here on the right-hand side. It's an option play. Beautifully broken up by Quincy Tongas. And just like that, Stanford with 1 possession away from being able to take back this lead. Let's see what Stewart can do on the return. Nothing there. But we got 1 play before the 4th quarter. I'm going to give Clayton Fabian the play off. Let's get Dragucevic into the game here. Little read option action to finish this half. Show them that we are still willing to run the football. We can play with balance. That's a keeper right there for Dragucevic. There it is. That's 5 yards. The 4s come up. And here we go, guys. Game number 10 right now. This has been a great one. We got another great game in store for you after this. But it's only going to matter. Well, it'll matter either way. But it'll matter more if we can get this win. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Back to the RPO post. We've ran this before. There it is. Doman, easy slant, easy first. Like taking candy from a human adult that didn't deserve the candy in the first place. I have no intention on taking candy from a baby. That's mean to babies. And they didn't do anything wrong. But if it was like an adult that tries to cut people in line when you're exiting the plane, then yes, I would like to take their candy. And also, I'm sorry, I just started something here. But what in the world has happened to this world when it comes to planes in the last couple of years, guys? Maybe I've gone crazy, but the amount of times that I am on a plane lands, you get to the gate, what are the rules? I want you to think in your head right now, when the plane lands and people are exiting the plane, what are the rules of exiting? And if you said, well, you sit there or maybe you could stand, that's fine, but you hang out until the people in front of you leave, then you are a normal person. But for some reason, more than ever before in my life, I have had people in the back of the plane, coming out of the bathroom when the plane lands, and they stand up and they try to bum rush the exit for no reason. Well, actually, no, here's the reason. Because they are either A, and I don't mean to be mean to people, but they're either A, too stupid to understand how things actually work, or B, they have genuinely never been on a plane before and nobody has told them that rule. But if you have been on a plane once, you should know that is the rule. You don't get up and start running through people unless you have a tight connection, and even then, it is on you to disclose that. It's on you to be like, excuse me, I'm sorry, I got a really tight connection. And obviously people will be nice and move for you, but this idea that you're gonna land at a regional place that has no connecting flights at 11 p.m. and you're gonna try and bum people out of the way because you're tired and you want to leave first, or you think, oh, they're taking too long. Bro, they're taking too long because there's 100 people in front of them. It's a plane. What do you mean they're taking too long? I don't know why this has been something I've been seeing more now than ever before, but it's just ridiculous. So this whole idea of oh, standing up when the plane lands, you're such a bad person. You shouldn't stand up. Why are you standing up? You can't go anywhere. Bro, first of all, I would stand up anyways, just because it helps me get my bag quicker, and if that helps all the people behind me, because that's one less bag that has to come down and I can get out of their way faster, I'm glad to help. But now I stand up to block anybody behind me that thinks that they can just not follow the rules of the plane and leave first. And again, if you have a tight connection, you care and you will speak up and say something to me, and I will gladly apologize and get out of your way. But I from now on, when I land on a plane, bro, I stand up and I defend that aisle like it's this game right here and we're trying to defend this win. I mean, I have no intention on letting people behind me go. And I'm not saying that from like, oh, like Max up in first class doesn't want everybody else to be able to leave. No, Max in like 29D, Max in 36F doesn't want, not F because that's a window, I would sit in the aisle, but Max in 36C doesn't want people in 37 and 38, the only 2 rows behind me, to leave. Not, again, nothing to do with them, but that's just how the rules work. And you know, it is incredible to me that people don't know that. I just, or they're choosing to ignore it now. But like, you know, people can have their conspiracies. They can say a lot of things. You know, COVID takes blame for so many different things. But I think 2 things that I do feel like have been measurably different since everybody went inside for a year and a half and then came back outside are concerts. I mean, I think concerts are terrible right now, and leaving the plane. I think those are the 2 things that are just so much worse now than they were before COVID. I think concerts actually, oh my gosh, ball out. I believe that was, Tobias Boger forcing a fumble there, dude. He's forced one earlier this season. 3rd and 4, let's shade underneath. Here we go. Van Dyke over the middle. I've got an inside zone if it's there. Otherwise, I'm covering that Texas route. Oh, I had to cover the underneath. That's wide open. Good ball by him. Tremaine Callaway has 112 receiving yards. Really good performance thus far. But, you know, you've heard what I think about planes. I do just want to say the thing about concerts now that I've brought it up. I think that social media, and again, as somebody that's on social media right now, I'm talking to you somehow, right? I think social media has really, really given both viewers of concerts and people that are putting on a concert, have given them very, very like slimy, you know, intentions. The fact that you can record your favorite singer and they do something funny and you put it out there and you get the benefit of 10 million views and all this attention, and they get the benefit of increased visibility, it creates this nasty cycle right now where everybody that is putting on concerts wants to have their own viral moment, and they will spend half the concert trying to search for that. Oh, I'm going to read every single, you know, sign in the stadium, and hopefully one of them's funny. That'll be a great clip. Or, oh, I'm going to do something totally unexpected for a concert. I'm going to do something silly, you know, that like normal concert people wouldn't do. That's unexpected. And then the viewers of the concert are now incentivized, and I know that it's not just concerts when it comes to phone use, but in concerts specifically, they are so incentivized to record everything. Because what if the thing that you're recording becomes the viral clip from that concert? Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. So you end up with this experience where you go, and that's not even talking about like the Ticketmaster nonsense of like every concert ticket is $5,000 now, and 4,800 of those dollars are fees. You know, like that's not even talking about that. What a beautiful pick play right there on the man coverage. Costanzo showing a little juice after the catch. But again, garbage fees and expenses aside, then you get there and the artist obviously cares about the music, but they have to spend half the time searching for clips. And then all the actual viewers also are there searching for clips. And oh, what a beautiful ball by Clayton Fabian. We're just a half step too late. We ran out of sideline there. Guys, I'm sorry. I got in a ranting mood, and all of a sudden I look up. There's a $1:39 to go, and we're down 3. We have to absolutely lock in here. Okay, that's fine. Doman, risky ball back to the middle of the field, man. We're just trying to salvage this play. I don't know if we have a play in the playbook for right here. I really don't. Z under seams. This is 4-down territory. $1:23 to go. We still got a timeout. Khalil Levine with a good matchup on the other side. We've seen him have success there today. Pick play. Doman, none other than Vince, getting the first down when we need it most. Vince Doman with that. And Fabian very shaken up right now. He's got no speed. He's got no throw on the run. We're going to need a gritty performance. Randy Dirth, come back to that ball. Secure 8 yards. Here we go. Clayton Fabian. He's been ignored as I talk about airplane seats and concerts. But he needs to step up, injuries and all. Siaki Taki will help. 52 seconds to go. I've learned my lesson against Oregon. I am in no rush to score. I want to score, but man, I am not giving this team the football back if we score a touchdown. Here we go. There it is. Power running, first down. Desmond Harrell shaken up on the Colorado side. And now it's time to put in Ezekiel Equale and run right at this team. I don't care if it's I formation right now. I'm going to burn their timeouts. So we're going to run it 3 times. Equale, try and get a couple. Nothing there. 40 seconds left. They elect not to take a timeout. How long will they let us run down the clock? And EA devs, if you're looking for things to improve next year, make Colorado take a timeout right there. That is silly that they are not. We're looking for Doman underneath. We got Costanzo trailing 20 seconds. We're going to snap it with 13 to go. No, 14. 14. We need the time. We have 3 timeouts. Here we go. Doman! There it is! Get upfield. Oh, 12 seconds timeout. Here we go. 12 seconds left. 3rd and goal. And Fabian shaken up. Guys, this is risky. But we have had so much success running the football. Ezekiel Equale and strong toss. And they give us a non-goal line look. Clayton Fabian, we're checking to the QB sneak. Here we go, buddy. You're hurt. I don't care. Let's try it. Fabian, touchdown, Cardinal. They take the lead with 11 seconds to go. We got distracted midway through the 4th because of the concert and plane ticket talk. But we are now looking at a 4-point lead. We're going to skyball this thing and then give it a ton of power. Oh, that might go out of bounds. We're not going to give it too much power. We do want to force a return, burn some precious clock off. Costanzo, I got to play it safe here. Play it safe. Play it safe. Miguel Costanzo with a beautiful tackle. That's 4 more seconds off the clock. They're going Hail Mary. I'm going to go, honestly, I hate to say it, I'm going to go 5-man pressure here. Pass commit off coverage and get Van Dyke deep. And I know they're going to look for the out route. That's okay. That's fine. I'm going to play off here. I'm going to look for the corner. I'm looking for the corner. Ty Van Dyke. Go for the pick. End the game. Van Dyke, there it is. No time left. It was ugly. It was messy. But man, this Stanford team just keeps on winning, guys. We got another game. Before we get to that, though, I'm going to go see where we jump in the ranks. I may have to film that game tomorrow. It's very late here where I'm filming. But, I mean, for you right now, it's all one combined video. You can look at the runtime. We're still going. Here we go. The big game against Cal, man. This is our first rivalry game against them. They are all the way up to number 15 in the nation as we sit at number 6. If we look at the conference standings before this game, we will likely have a USC rematch. We were their only loss. It was a fantastic game. We sit at number 6 and number 7 in the nation. They've just got to get through Oregon State and their rivals UCLA. As soon as they do that, we may get that rematch that we want so badly. Colorado State sitting there at 8-3 on the outside looking in for the playoffs. They will have a game against Miami, I think, at some point. And Oregon, man, 6-5. You feel for them. It sucks, but that is reality. Looks like we may only have 2 playoff teams this year, us and USC. But here we go. Let's go play Cal. Doubleheader continues, guys. We are still in the same video. This is a future max from about a day later, but this game is the big game, and we are ready to go nevertheless. Look at those kneecaps ready to dance. The Stanford Cardinal sitting at 10-0, taking on our biggest rival. And a little bit of drama here, because if you didn't know, you didn't see Cal in those conference standings that we looked at earlier in this video, because they're not in the Pac-12. You know, when I wasn't at Stanford, I didn't really notice or care, but I moved Cal to the Mountain West because they were not good enough to stick around in the Pac-12 with me in Colorado State. But here we are, ready to go. Ty Van Dyke in the game alongside Eric Simons early. Outside run, and that is going nowhere. That is Kevin McGrath, their primary running back. But you know, this team sits at number 15 in the nation. They only have 1 loss. They would get a win against an undefeated top 10 Stanford squad here. This could be the year that Cal can make a playoff run if they could just get past us. I know they are motivated to do so, but we are motivated to not let that happen and to get to 11-0. 3rd and 3, I got to play the inside zone. That's fine. Shallow drag. Malik Pryor diving tackle is off. That's all right. That's all right. Let's bring a little pressure here. A little 6-man straight blitz. Silvestro has the whole left-hand side. I got to play that pass. I'm sorry. I can't help out on the run there. Kevin McGrath will get to -1 rushing yards after that. Eric Simons I'll bring over. Malik Pryor I'll bring over. Again, big question today. Is Ty Van Dyke going to get some playing time, or will he continue to be the odd linebacker out? Right now, Van Dyke is on the bench due to Braden Eason, Luis Casillas, Eric Pryor, and Malik Simons. But we will see if that holds. Cam Burns blowing up the inside zone alongside Simon. Just like that, the Stanford defense gets a stop early. And here we go. I feel like we learned a lot from that Colorado game. I think I was reminded that we can run the football, man. And hopefully we can continue to instill some balance. Yes, I know that Clayton Fabian continues to throw for 300-plus yards and 4 touchdowns every single game. But it's nice when he doesn't have to throw it 60 times. So let's go wing tight U, halfback dive, my favorite run play in college football 26 because of how simple and how effective it is. We got 3 good tight ends that I trust. Siaki Taki, only going to get 2 though. So let's check into empty, go wide corner. I see Randy Dirth with a lot of real estate. We just got to make sure that corner doesn't sit in the zone over there and snipe him. Yep, that's exactly what he's doing. We'll get it to Khalil Levine instead and have a 3rd and short. Let's get Ezekiel Equale into the game, and I think they're going to guess inside. Let's break some habits here. Go stretch left-hand side with Equale. Follow that block. There it is. Easy first down. The run game is back. In fact, I never run power and counter because I feel like the pulling guards aren't strong enough. Let's run motion power O right here. Really establish this running game early. There it is. Equale with another easy first down. All right, it's Doman time. It is Doman time. We've got some good runs early. Play action pass. Vince Doman. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Too easy. Easy chunk play. 20-yard catch on the first target for the superstar receiver. Fabian continuing to play well. Now that we're at home, we can do a little bit of hot routing. Showing a 4-4 look against the bunch. I will take that all day long. We'll just go with a basic in route. We got a spacing concept over here on the right. Wide open. Braverman, 7 yards. And you know what? Let's go tempo here. Let's go tempo. 2nd and short. I want to get a PA boot slide. Let's get Doman on a corner. Right to the corner of the end zone. I'm going to come out of the break and just rip it if it's man coverage. There it is. Doman, touchdown. What a beautiful, beautiful drive by Vince Doman, Clayton Fabian, and the rest of this Cardinal offense taking a 7-0 lead early against a potential playoff team. Yeah, we're seeing cartwheels by the kneecaps right there. Let's do it. Now, I was thinking, right before I started filming this video, I'm now filming this on Friday, June 26th. The USC video came out at like midnight last night, so this is the next video up. If things go well, I think I'll put this up on Saturday, if I'm able to get it edited. So if this goes up on Saturday, the new game drops on Thursday. Oh my gosh! Quincy Tongas dropping their quarterback, Kona Hokie, or it's probably just Hoke, Kona Hoke. What a disgusting hit by our primary defensive lineman. Still such a funny team to have 1 defensive lineman that you trust and 5 linebackers. Let me lock in for this 3rd down, and then I'll finish my thought here on this game and what I was thinking here. 3rd and 14, base cover 3. I got to carry that vertical. Nice job. Who gets home? It's Hill, Devin Hill. Really continuing to play well as our starting defensive tackle. But as I was saying, okay, this game, hopefully this game comes out on Saturday, June 27th. And then the new game comes out on Thursday. So, okay, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Well, we still have Notre Dame that we got to go play. We will have a conference championship game. Regardless of the results of this, we have clinched a spot. So that's 2 games. And then ideally a playoff run, as long as we don't lose the next 3 games. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to have to get this game out. And then we're going to have to get another doubleheader. There will be another doubleheader on Monday. Oh my goodness, by the way, I was trying to throw that football away. We just did not have anybody in an interesting route against man coverage like that. Let's get Siaki Taki on a slip screen to the left-hand side. But yeah, I think ideally on Monday we could get a doubleheader out of a conference championship game and the Notre Dame game. And then that way, Tuesday and Wednesday, if we do make the playoffs and if we can get a run going, I'm just going to keep posting games. In fact, what I might do, I might just try and lump every single potential playoff game, if there's more than one, into a single video. Now, yes, you know, the runtime may give some things away, so hopefully it doesn't. But either way, that way there's just one video, because what I'm a little scared of doing, admittedly, is, you know, people are starting to go back on YouTube. They're starting to, you know, get videos recommended about the new game, so on and so forth. What I don't want to do is I don't want to take all the goodwill that we've built up on this channel for people being like, oh, it's College Football 27, new game out. Like, let's go look at what Max is putting out. And then it's just like 75 Stanford games that people get recommended, right? Like, I do want to recommend them to some of the new tools and some of the new research that we're doing about the new game. So I may do that. Let's see if Clayton Fabian can stay mobile, trying to fit that into Doman into the end zone. Couldn't squeeze that in. Clayton Fabian is 9 of 9 right now. We're going to go with a quick snap, power O. And 3rd and goal incoming. Here we go. The Stanford trees and the Stanford knees, though, up 7-0 early. I think we go RPO duo alert post. Doman with a one-on-one opportunity. And I'm probably going to trust him here. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. You can't forget about a dominant receiver like Vince. A perfect 10 of 10 for Clayton Fabian, guys. I know that he loves to throw the ball, but man, is he good when he is balanced on offense with a complementary run game. I think we saw it yesterday. Or not yesterday. I mean, yesterday in my day. You saw it 20 minutes ago against Colorado. And then today on these first couple drives, man, very effective. But here we go. Fiend on in the background. The Stanford Cardinal fans, 0 stadium pulse. They are still not used to being 10-0 and atop the nation in the rankings here. Let's get this outside zone going. Malik Pryor, dang it, dude. He did a great job of attacking the guard, scraping along the line of scrimmage, fighting off of him, and getting in a position to make the play, and just whiffed. My bad. That's entirely my fault, but luckily we got a lot of linebackers for the next first down. So yeah, guys, I apologize in advance if the full playoffs is condensed into one video. Hopefully, actually, you know what? Hopefully you are mad at that, because hopefully it's like a 3-hour-long video, which will mean that we made a big playoff run. Also, terrible job by me moving our defensive back, Tobias Boger, directly off of the receiver there, giving them an easy jump ball. Let's see what Malik Pryor can do on the zone blitz. Oh, we almost get home, forcing the check down, and Eric Simons with a sturdy tackle right there. You know, I talked about Mr. Clayton Fabian going 10 of 10. Well, their QB is 6 of 6, and Malik Pryor going to stop that one. I don't know if you saw me. I brought a corner blitz. I've been doing this thing lately that I really like, where if you put Burns in a deep half here, well, now MoMA's no longer needed, and now MoMA can go do whatever the heck he wants to do. Wow, they go with a fake jet halfback dive, the play after doing the jet. All right, that's fine. That's fine, guys. That's fine. We're going to keep fighting here. Malik Pryor off the edge. Never mind. Draw play. Pryor, and I whiff again. Oh, what a terrible tackling day for Max. That's all right. Let's get some pressure going, guys. Let's get some pressure going with Simons. Inside zone. Oh, my goodness. Devin Hill forces the ball out. Absolutely blew that up. I think the booth is going to look at whether or not he was down, but it doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that we got a massive stop there. So let's go Saul Blitz 3 here. Get Casillas there. Get a spy. Get Eason and Pryor over. Play the inside zone. And the hard flat works. Silvestro blowing up the screen pass. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Same concept. Casillas right there. Spy Eason. Bring Pryor over. Bring Burns down to cover the inside right there. Come on, make that hit, Casillas. He lays the stick on him, but it's just a hair too late. They will come down with that. I believe that was Tim Treggs, their #1 receiver. Just like that, Cal only down a score. 10-play drive, man. Really good stuff by the redshirt freshman Kona Hoke and the rest of that offense. But here we go. Crowd still in it. I'm seeing some positive momentum. I think we hit him. No, never mind. I was going to say I think we hit him with play action. But this is too good of a look for Siaki Taki. Let's get this inside. There it is. Nice play there. All right, how about some mesh traffic? Let's get Doman on an in route instead to give Taki a little bit more time on the right-hand side. Let's see if we can bump some players. There it is. Straight over and 6 yards. We'll take it. All right, we're going to go to return spot here. Oh, little man coverage action. Sorry, guys. We got 2 options now. You want to go man coverage. We're going to bomb it to Levine or hit the corner to Doman. Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Doman! Oh, man. You know the blitz is coming, Max. You got to get rid of the football, buddy. What are you doing, buddy? Come on. Here we go. Taki. Save me from my terrible mistake of going for it on 4th and 1 and pick up the first down. Here we go. 1st and 10. Siaki Taki playing well so far. So let's give him another look here. Nice. Good cut. Vince Doman a hair too late to finish that block right there. But again, they continue to give us a soft box. And again, you guys want to see Miguel Costanzo and Siaki Taki run this football. Well, today is the day. Costanzo getting another first. 3-headed monster of a running back duo across Ezekiel Iquale, Miguel Costanzo. That's our safety. What am I saying? What the heck is our other running back's name? He wears number 21, guys. Oh no, Miguel Silvestro and Miguel Costanzo. I'm an idiot. All right, guys, this is the Max is an idiot game. Speaking of which, let's force a football to Vince Doman here on 1st and 10. Or on 2nd and 8. Either way, it's a first down for Vince. Again, he is just impossible to slow down, continuing his dominant season. 90 receiving yards in the first half thus far. And Taki finding 8 yards on the draw play. And you know what? Let's go tempo. Let's go tempo. Let's hit him in the mouth. Let's hit him in the mouth right here. 2:06 to go. 1 snap before the 2-minute warning. This is when I usually force an interception. We're going to try not to. Oh, back in the end zone. I thought that we could get it over the head and into the corner. Ran out of real estate there. 3rd and 3. Let's go bunch ace, inside zone split. I'm going to trust Taki here, even though he's a little bit shaken up, to pick up this first down, and he's got nothing. That's all right. Coach wants me to go for it. I agree with Coach. Vince Doman, really good look on the backside. If you give him man coverage, he's going to catch this football in the end zone. Of course, I don't care if you're playing underneath. We're catching the football. Tight catch, tough window. Clayton Fabian, 13 of 15, and another score for Vince Doman. He's got all 3 receiving touchdowns today. Also, I just realized I flipped what I was trying to say. That was a tight window and a tough catch. Not a tough window and a tight catch. But either way, 21-7. Here we go. They're going empty. Malik Pryor time. He is the man when it comes to linebacker zone blitzes. Let's see if we can get home. He's unblocked. Pryor with contact on the quarterback, but it's just a little bit too late. All right, they're going to go tempo. That's fine. We're going to go off coverage, Tampa 2, hard flats. Walk down Silvestro. I got to bring Eric Simons over. We got a mid-read here. Oh, shoot. I'm on Silvestro. I accidentally switch-sticked over there. They were running 4 verts, so that actually could have been really dangerous. Here we go. We're calling saw blitz 0. We're not actually running it. We're going to spy Pryor. Actually, I'm going to blitz in the middle. Malik. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Cal moving the football. That's okay. We're not scared of them. We're not scared of them. I've got man coverage, a pseudo man coverage on him, on the slot receiver. Here we go. Hot blitz 3. Hot blitz 3. Let's try and get home here. I feel like we cannot do a thing to this quarterback right now. Kona Hoke. Bring down Silvestro. Bubble screen. That's fine. Spot concept. Great find over the middle. They are just slicing up the defense here. I'm going to use her Malik Pryor. I've got a vertical hook on the right-hand side. Nice miss there, dude. We really needed a break. And luckily, Tobias Boger was in the area. Hopefully enough to make them a little nervous. I'm going to show blitz with Pryor. I'm not actually blitzing. That's fine. Pryor, nice stop. Nice stop. I'll give him credit. Here we go. Goal line. 47 seconds to go. Let's bring down Tyler Waddy. Nice dive right there. I timed the snap beautifully, but just needed to finish. I thought it was a QB sneak for sure. Here we go. Cal drive continues. 1st and 10. We got to start thinking about whether or not we want to stop the clock in case we get a chance to get another 3 points. Obviously, the focus is still, getting off the field and limiting their points. But, man, they are just I'm almost assuming that they're going to score. Oh, what a tough throw there. Kona Hoke directly between two of our defenders. 21-14. And this Cal offense showing a lot of resilience in a rivalry game. Clayton Fabian, it's your turn, buddy. 34 seconds, 3 timeouts. I would love to get 3 points. Make it a 10-point lead. We will get the ball to start the second half, so that would be tremendous. Potentially get the lead up to 17 if things go our way. Here we go. Fabian, what do you got? We're going middle, high, low first. Paris Queen has been quiet, but he loves that post route. Here it is. Oh, it's open. Oh, it's not open. Oh, it's a terrible read by me. Paris Queen almost causing an interception by just, I don't know, by existing because I can't make the right read. Fabian. Oh, we had a corner route open. It just took a little bit too long to develop. 3rd and 10. Drive is not going the way that we wanted it to. Here we go. Fabian, step up, buddy. I'm sitting down, guys. I'm sorry, I'm putting this chair down. There's a time and a place for a standing game, and you know what? Right now, based off our performance, this is no longer a standing game. This is a sitting game. Here we go. 13 seconds. They can get a field goal with a big chunk play. So I'm just going to kind of play the flats here. Oh, deep over. Switch stick. Somebody switch stick. Dang it. We know that that's coming, but it misses. Oh, I was playing the flat on the right for the deep over because I know that that's how the CPU tends to get chunk plays in situations like this. I saw it on the other side. I was waiting for my shot. There's the deep over again. We're going to stop it this time. Wide open over the middle of the field, and they run out of bounds. Great. Let's blitz 7. Let's get Silvestro off. I know that this is risky, but we just want to force a quick throw, and that is halftime. 21-14 at the big game, the longest running rivalry on the West Coast of college football per the Google search that I did. Equal 153 passing yards. Stanford with 1 extra score. Let's make it 2 on this opening drive. Here we go. I mean, we have a shot if we win out to enter the playoffs as a top 5 team. I mean, that is just a crazy statement after, you know, we failed so badly in the transfer portal to land the majority of the guys that we wanted. But here we go. Clayton Fabian, not the best look for the inside zone, so let's just try and... Oh! Come on, get up there, Costanzo. Nice. Oh my goodness, did you see that tackle? That's actually their best defender, Mitchell Metzger? Yeah, I think it's Mitchell Metzger. He wears number 97 over there on the right-hand side. That absolutely levitated our running back there. He has 92 speed and 97 acceleration. For a defensive end, man, that is athleticism that we have not seen since that one defensive end that ended the career of George Orororo. But here we go. Play action. Love this play. Love this little post sit here against man coverage. There it is. Khalil Levine. Easy first down. All right, let's go inside zone here. 2 high safety look. If Randy Dirth can get a chip on Big 9-7, this will be huge. Oh my gosh. It was like he wasn't even there, dude. 97 just eliminated our tight end. Dude, it's Mateo Costanzo. Max, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're getting your players confused. Mateo Costanzo, Miguel Silvestro. Got to do better. Khalil Levine with another beautiful first down. Let's go motion whip cross here. Levine on that crossing route. He's got a lot of speed, and the corner that is on him is not the best corner. But if it's man coverage, I like Paris Queen. Oh, there it is. Queen over the head and to the 2. What a route by the explosive slot receiver. First catch of the day. Randy Dirth with a great matchup if it's pure man-to-man. If it's zone, we'll read the defense, but I think it's man coverage. It is. Dirth. Oh, I gotta throw with anticipation. Have to throw with anticipation. Fabian will get blown up there and is a little shaken up. But here we go. Man coverage on the goal line. Again, that is Vince Dolman's bread and butter. We're going to put him inside, put him on an out route. We're going to throw with the anticipation this time. And Dolman, it's late. It's a terrible throw by Fabian. I have to bullet that. What am I doing? Guys, what are we doing? Clayton Fabian. I mean, I get it when you make a wrong read, but when you make a terrible throw like that, there are no excuses. 100% my fault, guys. I will take the blame there, as Cal has a shot to tie up this football game now. And Malik Pryor, the zone blitz, finally gets home. We've been calling it all day long. Here we go, 3rd and 18. We're calling the same play. We're going to check out of it, though, and only rush 3. Luis Casillas going to play the middle, right-hand side at the sticks. Match coverage makes us a little nervous. Casillas, great job, guys. Great job in pursuit there. We had 3 different players closing in on Kona Hoke, scaring him enough to force a slide and a punt. We will get out of that without having to give up points. But I'm still mad that we lost out on an easy touchdown. Clayton Fabian, how do you answer? That is the question that we are all asking ourselves. Let's see what he has. We're going to start off with Costanzo. 1st down carry. That's an easy 9 yards. We are so effective on the ground today. Mateo Costanzo, 26 yards on 3 attempts. Press coverage. Great matchups. Let's look at those safeties. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Khalil Levine. Nighttime. There it is. 28-14. 2-score lead. And Khalil Levine continues to be the premier deep threat on this team. You put all your attention on Vince Doman. You're going to give him a one-on-one coverage on the backside. And if you're pressing, he is sprinting right by your face as he catches another touchdown. That is absolutely huge. 28-14. And, oh my gosh. I was about to say, our defense is feeling pretty good. I feel like we could get a stop, but just like that, it was as if it didn't even happen. All right. Really impressive return by Sharif Fleming, man. That one cut that he had by the freshman gadget receiver, dude. Golly. So we're right back in it. We're still in it. This game is a rivalry. It's a fight. It's a doubleheader. You came here to watch football, so you're going to be watching it. 3:07 left in the 3rd. Siaki Taki still just a little bit shaken up, so we're going to give Ezekiel Equale a couple carries here. 1st down carry will get 3. Let's go short slot post, quick drag to Randy Dirth is what I'm looking at here. I'm basically looking for an excuse to not throw this, but there is no excuse there. That is an easy 1st down, and I think it's the first catch for Mr. Dirth. It is. He averages 4 catches and 44 yards a game. Usually plays a bigger role in the offense. Oh, but we got man coverage on a running back. That's huge. That's huge. Where's the matchup then? I think Paris Queen is the matchup. Oh, never mind. We got a mid-read. That's okay. Over his head. Queen. Great throw by Clayton Fabian with contact coming, but he's hurt. Clayton Fabian hurt on the throw. Ty Dragusevic into the game. Again, remember, he's a converted gadget receiver. You could tell by the gloves and the receiver apparel. So we will see if he is going to be forced to throw the football. But for now, we're going to have to lean on Miguel Costanzo. We're going to have to lean on Siaki Taki and Ezekiel Equale and just keep running this football. Let's go to the split zone again. This was successful earlier. Back to Costanzo, 2nd and short. Okay, that's fine. Nice little cut there, avoiding the unblocked defender. Let's go bunch ace, PA boot slide. I don't really have any intentions on throwing this football. This is really an excuse for Dragusevic to get outside and run. Let's see it. There it is. Juke inside. Nothing doing there. All right, Fabian back into the game here for just a couple snaps. This is a passing down, 2nd and 10. Oh, and that's a risky ball. Dude, I cannot believe that Doman came down with that. That corner was sitting on the outside. All right, here we go. If Clayton Fabian is too hurt to throw, then you know what? Why not let your running back do it? That's why. All right, just bombs it out of bounds. Sorry, guys. I wanted to have a little bit of fun here. 4th and 2, we are for sure going for it. Fabian going to take a seat on the bench, though. Do not want to risk him getting hurt here because we are going read option against this Cal defense. Dragusevic and Equale. I like the look. I don't care that safety's down in the box. I like the look. Let's see it. That's a give. Oh, my gosh. Khalil Levine whiffed on his block, man. Buddy, as great of a receiver as you are, all I need you to do is touch that linebacker, 59. Just go give him a tap. Just go give him a tap. And what does he do? He just misses. I mean, it's a leverage thing. Why are you releasing up right now? You need to release right to the gap. You know that's where he's going. Just poor blocking pursuit by our star receiver. And Cal right back into it. Every time we think that we have done what we needed to do to get them, out of this game, they fight back, they make a play, they make a stop, and they're still in it. That tight end, Jason DeBeer, nice name for number 83. Little RPO action. We're ready for it. We're ready for it. That's Cam Burns blowing it up. Let's man up the backside here with Jason Moma. Burns is now a free player here. We're just looking for the crosser. Man, well, there was 75 crossers, so I didn't know who to cover. All right. The fight continues. Silvestro into the box here, and we're going to help out. Oh, play action. I got burned. That's my flat. I got absolutely fooled by play action, and now we can't tackle. And Cal, oh my goodness, what is happening? Every time Stanford plays a football game, it is a close one. We don't know how to blow teams out. We just don't. We've had so many opportunities to put this game away, and we have failed to do so. Malik Pryor in pursuit with Cam Burns there. Here we go. Let's check out of this. Let's go Simons to a spy. Casillas to a zone. Pryor can be a little bit more aggressive now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great tackle there. So here we go. Against our biggest rival, the Fours are coming up. This is a good one. We sit at number 6 in the nation. USC sits at number 7. We will have a rematch with them. Colorado State sits at number 13. On the outside looking in of the playoff picture, we will see how our former squad fares in the rest of this season. But right now, nothing else matters besides this right here, all right? How do we attack 3rd and 3? I'm going to use our MoMA here. We've got a hard flat. Nice! That's another hard flat. Luis Casillas on the other side. This is our shot right here. Mo Bamba going. Stanford crowd into it. Playing underneath. I've got the inside. I'm playing the slant. Where's the slant? There's the slant. Silvestro running with it. Yes! No! Oh, and Tobias Boger got beat on the comeback route. Kona Hoke stands and delivers. And Cal right back in it. Oh, I thought that we had this game over. Here we go. We're blowing that up. Casillas is not falling for that jet sweep again. Here we go. Same thing. Inside leverage. Play underneath. We've got 2 hard flats on the outside. Yeah, that's not happening in a million years. Go home. Go home, offensive coordinator. Do you not know who you're playing against? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to say here we go one more time, and then we're going to stop. Here we go. One more stop. One more stop. One more stop. Got to play the top. Dang it. Too much space between the hard flat and the deep defender. And Kona Hoke ties the game with 5 minutes to go. We have dominated all day long. But missed opportunity after missed opportunity means that we are still here and not with a lead. This sucks. Clayton Fabian still shaken up. I don't know how we're going to approach usage with Clayton Fabian on this drive because we need a win, but we can't lose Fabian for the year. We will be a shell of an offense without him. So we're going to just try and run the ball as much as we can. We're going to run it until we need to throw it, basically, with Ty Dragusevic and Ezekiel Equale here. Equale has really played well so far today. Nice cut there, finding the gap after following your blocker. He's got 47 yards on only 7 carries. Very efficient today. Let's get Vince Dolman over to block that corner out. If we look at the blocking matchups, I don't like it, actually, but we're going to run it anyways. I'm going to regret this. Yeah, unblocked defensive end right into the play. That's awesome. Here we go. Fabian into the game. I wanted to call a slip screen, but guys, honestly, the inside zone looks fantastic. Double team up to the linebacker. We just seal out that star defensive end on the right-hand side. Guys, where's the double team? We said double team up to the linebacker, and then you don't get up to the linebacker. What kind of nonsense is that? 4th and 3. I'm putting the game in Clayton Fabian's hands. Got to trust the guy. Paris Queen, accurate, first down. He comes in, he delivers on the throw, and he's going to go sit right back down on the bench. 4:08 to play. Single high safety look. Miguel Costanzo going to need to make something happen here. Oh, and the C's parted for Costanzo, and they open again. Vince Dolman blocking 2 players at once. He truly is a superstar. And with 3:53 to go, the drive continues. And Ty Dragusevic, buddy, if you can throw this out route, this is going to be a big play. No, never mind. I don't trust him. I do not trust him. And, dude, that the defensive end is just so fast. I started scrambling and forgot he had 92 speed. He's way faster than Dragusevic. So, 2nd and 11, we're going to run this with Costanzo. Here we go. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. 3rd down. This is your time. Time to bring back in Clayton Fabian for this obvious passing situation here. And we're going red zone up. Paris Queen. Let's see it. Oh, it's man coverage. Randy Dirth. Come on, buddy. Be consistent. Oh, it's a whiff. Oh, Fabian with a rare miss. Do you chalk it up to injury? His mid-throw accuracy is -6 right now. Is that the difference between a touchdown and a field goal? It might be. So here we go. Poor game management leads Cal to get the opportunity to get the ball down 3 minutes to go. So this defense has struggled, giving up 3 touchdowns and a kickoff return. Let's see how they answer. I'm going to bring Malik Pryor in here. I've got the hook to curl. Yep. Malik, great play there. Bouncing off the lineman and blowing that one up. It's time for a little Malik Pryor special. Zone blitz on the strong side. Here we go. I'm pass committing because I'm blitzing here. Pryor getting penetration, but he's not going to get home. I think he might have impacted that play, though. And here we go. On 3rd and 8, I know what I want. I want Eric Simons out of the game. I want Ty Van Dyke into the game. He's been sitting on the bench all day long. He is the hitter on this team. I want him over the middle of the field. He's better in coverage than Simons. Nice. Way to drift. One-on-one. Moma, one swat. And he whiffs. Jason Moma, the transfer, had an opportunity to get this team off the field, and he failed. 2:38 to go. The Cardinal in trouble. We got to start thinking about clock management. Ty Van Dyke still in the game. Van Dyke immediately erases a run. Those are the types of plays that we need from the guy. Here we go. We're going Tampa 2, hard flat here. Bring Van Dyke over. Play the inside zone again. Okay, never mind. Middle read. Play the middle. Van Dyke. And the comeback again. Left-hand side comeback. 2 touchdowns in a row. Cal to Tim Treggs, their number 2 receiver. It's a 4-point deficit late in the game. And here we go. The Cardiac Cardinal with another shot for a last-second touchdown opportunity. Guys, every game we've played so far on this team has been a blast. This is no exception. This will be a good one. What kind of grit will Clayton Fabian show when everybody knows that he is hurt? Everybody knows that he's already less mobile than he was before, but he needs to be on the field to potentially win this game. 1st down, screen pass, Khalil Levine, 6 yards. We're going to go tempo here. I want to try and get one more RPO alert power. Come on, get this snap off. There we go. Yep, it's there again. That's fine. You're going to give it to us. Levine's going to take it. 1st down, big juke by Khalil, and we're at midfield. What a play. Khalil Levine getting this drive started right. Here we go. $1:56 to go. Clock is stopped, so we have time to think about how we're going to do this. Showing a man or a zone look here. We're going to get Costanzo over on the left-hand side. Levine on a deep comeback. We're looking for Paris Queen underneath. We're not going to force this football. And then I forced the football. Max, what are you doing? That's right. Let's go motion bench curls here. Randy Dirth one-on-one with the linebacker. We missed the corner route earlier, but if we get that man coverage look, dude, Dirth is going to get it. We just got to watch that safety number 9. Oh, he's giving it to us. Dirth, separation on the linebacker. There he goes. Randy Dirth, touchdown Cardinal. The lead is ours. The lead flips back for the 3rd time in the 4th quarter. It is a 3-point deficit for Cal. They will have a shot to answer, but Clayton Fabian missed the corner route earlier, had to take a field goal. He gets the exact same look on this drive, and he does not fail. That is huge. And now our defense gets another opportunity to win this game for us. Come on, guys. We got too many good linebackers to lose this game. Here we go. What are we going to see here? That is the big question. Let's find out. We got Malik Pryor in the game. We got Ty Van Dyke in the game. Play action. I'm looking for the crosser. Van Dyke in pursuit. He comes down with the tackle, chasing down the tight end from behind. Here we go. 2nd and short. I'm going to blitz Braden, Eason, myself. Eason unblocked. Oh, we almost got there, but we miss, and we miss a tackle. The hard flat opens up the left-hand side. The drive continues, and again, we're already thinking about clock. We are already thinking about clock. Again, I'm going to blitz with Eason here. Let's overload the right. Eason getting penetration, but no pressure. All right, let's take matters into our own hands. Here we go. Malik Pryor, get home on this. It's an empty man blitz. Here it is. Pryor unblocked. There it is. Malik Pryor forcing a 3rd and long. This is it. This is our chance. We're going to man up the backside. It's risky because that is their best receiver. Silvestro has any deep crossers. Here we go. That's fine. That's fine. This is it. 4th and 8. This is the game. Oh my goodness. And Javier Trejo, this guy, I'm going to call a timeout because they're lining up to kick a field goal at the 44-yard line. Guys, do you know how long of a kick that is? 44 plus 17. This is a 61-yard field goal to tie the game. This would be insane. And you know what? He hits it. Oh my goodness, Javier Trejo on full display there. No hesitation from this Cal team. Get to midfield and then just kick a field goal and tie the game. Here we go. So Clayton Fabian delivers on one drive, but has to answer. How will he respond? I think what we need to do is go flood left-hand side. I'm going to keep our tight end in the block. He might get a one-on-one opportunity. Oh, shoot. I accidentally hot routed Doman. Dang it, guys. We're no longer in the right play. That's a pick 6. God dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dude. Oh, I accidentally hot routed Vince Doman out of a corner into a flat. And rather than take the delay of game, I force a terrible throw. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just did that. I mean, guys, I hate to say it, but we just saw their kicker nail a 61-yard kick, right? Like, they're gonna kick a field goal from here. So the only chance we have is to force a turnover. Nope, let him score, let him score, let him score, let him score, let him score. At that point, you have to let him score. I mean, we'll see if their coach can pick up on what we're doing, but we are going to let them score here because otherwise they're going to kneel it 3 times and kick a field goal. We do not have the timeouts. Kona Hoke, the inexperienced freshman, hopefully will just make that throw, and here we go. Fabian, you put us in this spot because you threw a dumb interception, and by you, I mean me, because I pressed the stupid button. But here we go. Down 7 against our biggest rivals, 43 seconds, 1 timeout, injured quarterback. This is exactly the situation that you do not want to find yourself in, but this is a great test for this Stanford team. I am excited to see what Fabian can do. Here we go. We're going empty to start with. Single high safety look. Doman on the seam. I'm sorry, guys. It looks enticing. It looks enticing. Let's see what we can have. Doman, come on, buddy. One-on-one shot early, and it's almost intercepted on the very first pass. Fabian has a bad habit of a lot of turnovers. We almost saw another one there. Here we go. Corner concept. We've got the high-low over the middle as well. Oh, that's a tight window, and that one will do it. Clayton Fabian struggling today. Max is passing, struggling today. And Cal will give us our first and hopefully last loss at Stanford, man. 45-38. They will advance to 10-1. They sit at number 15 in the nation. They are 1 win away. The Stanford Axe is theirs. Did we just see a playoff team? That is the question. Actually, at this point, for us and for them, we need to see, guys, before we get out of here, how much we fall in the rankings. Because if we fall enough, we might not be able to lose another game at all. And look, let me just get ahead of the comments before you guys beat me there, man. I played terribly, all right? I will say it. I mean, those last 2 picks were pathetic. The pick in the end zone was pathetic. That's just bad football all around today. So here we go. Let's see just how far we drop in the rankings. We'll take a look at the playoff picture before we get out of here. Just know that up next, the next video that you'll see will be against, oh my gosh, a 6-5 Notre Dame team. They have 5 losses, but they are 96 overall. That is a tough one to have to deal with. We are number 8 in the nation. If we look at the conference standings here, we are still going to play USC, Colorado State sits at number 12. They might be able to get into the playoffs. They are a wild card team. In fact, Colorado State and Cal might be fighting for the same playoff spot. Let's look at the bracket here. Cal sits at number 10. So Colorado State, as of right now, is out because FIU is undefeated. Wow. All right, guys, we got a tough one against Notre Dame and then another rematch against USC, and I think we have to win both if we are going to stick around in the playoffs. Those are going to be two 96 overall teams. They will be two hard games. That'll be a heck of a doubleheader. Hopefully I see you then. Until then, peace out. This is the Battle of the Legends rivalry. Stanford versus Notre Dame. They are only 6-5, but that does not make them any worse of a team because they are 96 overall here today, guys. This is a critical, must-win game. After dropping the last one to Cal, we dropped to number 8 in the nation. Notre Dame is no joke, and we will have to play USC as a rematch in the conference championship game immediately after this. Welcome to a doubleheader. That's right, we will have USC and Notre Dame in the same video today, guys. These are the final two games before the final college football playoff of this over 100 episode rebuild. And oh my goodness, Jadarius Stephen, I was about to talk about him. He is 92 overall, 97 speed, 99 acceleration, and purple shifty. He is a problem, but he is hurt on the very first play from scrimmage. So this is their backup running back, a redshirt freshman, I believe. I don't even know his name because I was so scared about Jadarius Stephen. Anyways, this team is loaded, 96 overall, offense and defense, talent everywhere. You can see the stars everywhere. Nothing else to be said. We're just going to have to play our best game today. And oh my gosh, Luis Casillas chasing him down from behind. Now, if you watched the Cal game, you'll know that I made a critical mistake of 3 picks. So not a critical mistake. I made 3 critical mistakes. And each one was progressively worse. It started with an INT in the end zone on a wide open out route that I floated when I should have bulleted it. So that was a miss. And then I had a terrible throw where I accidentally hot routed the player wrong and forced the throw anyways. And all of a sudden, that's a miss. And then finally, one last gasp to try and come back from behind, one more drive, and I throw a terrible ball into triple coverage. So Cam Klutz, by the way, this is the backup running back. He is already dominating in absence of Jadarius Stephen. But as I was trying to say, guys, the INTs for Clayton Fabian are killing us. And for the first time last week, it actually cost us the game. So that is going to be the goal on offense, is to avoid turnovers at all costs. And maybe we're a little bit less explosive today because of it, but I'm going to do my best to limit the interceptions. On defense, it's just going to be to stop the bleeding, man. It's going to be gritty. Again, we are coming out here with 4 linebackers every single play, and that's not going to change. So we need to continue to make these teams work for it, force field goals, force stuff like this. You see how many plays they've had to have in the red zone so far? That is exactly what we are going for. We want to make them work for it. Silvestro, nice tackle by the safety. I was late on the inside zone. That was my play, and we make the play. Here we go. 2nd and goal, bringing down Silvestro again. We're going to contain rush the QB, but he can easily scramble here. That is Alan Trahan. He is a strong quarterback, and wide open is number 14, Nelson Hicks. Guys, their team is talented at receiver. They've got Harvey Carvey, 94 overall, trying to carve up the defense. They've got Nelson Hicks, who you just saw, 93 overall. They've got 93 overall Grant Fields. They've got 92 overall Austin Allen and 93 overall tight end Louis Downs. So their receiving core is stacked. I am not surprised, but we have the matchup today. This matchup to watch is a good one because we are on a freshman corner, Jake Hauma. He is 79 overall. This team has no good corners despite being 96 overall. Vince Doman could have a field day today. We will see if that's the case. First throw, first target, first catch for Doman. Another thing that has been plaguing us lately is Clayton Fabian taking bad sacks. And not only does that obviously get us into 2nd and long territory, but it's been getting him hurt. Like, Clayton Fabian was hurt last game, and I honestly think our offense was less explosive because of it. So need to make sure we keep him healthy. Again, Doman wide open. You give him off coverage. We are taking that all day long today. Here we go. Let's go RPO peak hitch. I'm usually not running stuff like this, but again, we want to try and play a little bit safer here. So Taki fighting for a couple yards. We'll go single back here. And again, Taki, dude, all it needs is one hit for him right now, and he's yellow. I don't know what it is about the health of our running backs on this roster, but none of these guys can stay fresh. Luckily, I'm glad there's 3 running backs that we can trust, but I just wish any of them could stay healthy. Here we go, 3rd and 7. Vince Doman, potential man coverage on a corner route. That's a touchdown waiting to happen. There it is. Good cut by Doman. Nice coverage, but it doesn't matter. He goes and grabs it, and we are inside the 5. Like I said, Vince Doman is going to dominate today if this team lets him. We will see if they do. Here we go. Man coverage, Paris Queen wide open over the middle, and it's a touchdown, Cardinal. They may have good receivers, but our receivers are good too, and the difference is we're not going to play man coverage, and these guys seem to be playing man. So we will have matchups. We will have plenty of opportunities to win one-on-one and get first downs in the air. So that's how we're going to play. We're gonna try to identify man coverage, take advantage of it, run the football, and not turn the ball over. And on defense, the fight continues. This will be a fight every single drive to get off the field, man. There's too much talent on this team, even without their superstar running back now out due to injury. Nice play there. Casillas following the in route, and Devin Hill shaken up now. That's our defensive tackle. We're going to flip the play here and get Malik Pryor going on his own blitz. You know that this is his play. Here we go. Let's see what he can get. Oh, unblocked! But we're late. We're late to get there. It's a quick throw. And Alan Trahan will connect to Nelson Hicks for the first down. Here we go. Cam Burns playing this hard. Nice. Simons and Braden Eason combined for a 2-yard loss. These are the plays that we need to be making here. Eric Simons and Eason combining for a 2nd and long. We have to make them work for it. We've got too much talent on defense to just give up chunk plays. Oh my gosh, whatever happened to not giving up chunk plays? Great find right there. That's number 88, Grant Fields, their number 4 receiver. And let's see how we answer. That was just a good find there in terms of a weak point of the defense. Okay, flood concept, that's fine. We're going to make them work for it. That's 4 yards. Here we go, rare man coverage opportunity here. We are in trouble if they throw this and get it out. But Silvestro, nice inside shade there. Blown it up on number 10. That's Harvey Carvey not making a play on us today. Here we go, 3rd and 6. We're going to pass commit, spy Braden Eason. I'm going to use our Casillas here, and I'm going to play the middle of the field. Here it is. Got to get my depth. Casillas! Oh, and he fits it in a tight window. I was closing fast. Louis down. Has another one. He might have 4 catches. I think I saw that stat just now. That's kind of crazy if so. I'm going to press up with Pryor here. Inside zone. Eric Simons deletes them. So back to cover 6 here. We're going to man up the backside, though. I trust Jason Moma. This is what we got him to transfer for. Cam Burns. Oh, it's going to be a touchdown. They got me on play action, bro. I had a deep half on the right. If they had that deep over running just a little bit longer, that would have easily been wide open. Instead, they will get the first. And let's keep on making them work for it, guys. Back in the red zone. Nothing new here. Oh, Malik Pryor just whiffed. I was in position to make that play, and I didn't have a good angle. That's a problem. Here we go. Eason spying. Silvestro coming down here. Nice play. Braden Eason unblocked and chasing him down from behind. Nothing like it. That is the signature play, I feel like, of this game, is an unblocked backside defensive end blowing up an inside zone. Zone blitz. Oh, and we make a huge hit. Eric Simons forcing a 4th. And here we go. We're going to go with the 4-4. Gun bunch wide. And we're going to spy Quincy Tongas. We're going to bring down Silvestro. Here we go. Inside zone, that's my play to make. Let's do it. Nice. Oh my gosh, I'm covering 2 guys back there. Somebody help me out. I know I shaded underneath, but that doesn't mean I want you to just never look behind you, guys. Golly, the shade underneath against the computer is genuinely a useless thing. Because yes, you may cover the flats a little better. But then the entire middle of the field in the red zone is wide open, man. All right, here we go. Siaki Taki, healthy again. First quarter coming to a close. We're going to finish it with... Actually, you know what? We're going to finish it with a quick out. That safety right there, I don't trust to make this play. So Vince Doman will take 6 yards and continue to set the precedent that if you give him space today, Clayton Fabian is going to take it. He just crossed 4,000 passing yards. We have never had a 4,000 passing yard quarterback in the history of this rebuild over at Colorado State. Congrats to Clayton Fabian for crossing that threshold. But here we go. Second quarter coming your way. This is going to be a good fight. Let's keep on fighting. Let's go RPO duo alert post here. And again, oh no! Oh no! I genuinely did not see him. I thought that was man coverage, wide open, first down. And what did I say about the interceptions, guys? That one is no fault to Fabian. We got sniped by their linebacker. But to give Alan Trahan in this offense field position like this, man, this is a major problem. This game could easily get away from us very quickly. We have to stay composed. We have to continue to play good quality football. Nice. Let's rally. Let's rally. Let's rally. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Would love to limit this to a field goal. I do not know if we will. Here we go. We got curl flats on either end. We've got Eric Simons over the middle. Nice. Run with it. Run with it. Yes. Yes. And Jason Moma making the swat and hitting Harvey Carvey in the end zone. Here we go. That is enormous. Enormous right there. We're going to show cover 3, run Tampa 2, try and confuse Alan Trahan here. We're going to spy. We need to spy. And here we go. Stick route. I'm there. I'm there. Yes! Quincy Tongas gets pressure. What a play by this defense. We get away with the INT, and just like that, Fabian, welcome back to the offensive side of the football. A chance to tie the game again. Taki getting going, spinning off a couple and finding 6 yards in the grass. He's got 32 on 3 attempts. We're going to immediately try and take advantage of the good run game. Go play action here. Khalil Levine can't come down with it. Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go, 3rd and 4. I'm looking to read option, but I actually don't like it. I don't like it. Let's go X dig here, and let's see what we can get. Oh, throw with anticipation. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great throw by Clayton Fabian. Man pressure, and it doesn't matter at all. At all. Great throw to Vince Doman there, man. Clayton Fabian absolutely balling today so far against this defense, minus that one, I'll say it, lucky interception by Notre Dame. Taki finding 3 yards there. Going to go play action wheel concept here. That's okay. That's okay. Doman come back to that football. Great throw. Wide open receiver. Get out of bounds and take the first. 78 yards already for Doman. And they're showing press coverage. Like I said, their safeties are very good. They have 2 very good safeties, Harrison Anders and Cam Gayton. But it doesn't make a difference if it's man coverage and those safeties aren't helping. So if those safeties roll over, we're throwing it deep. Oh, yeah. Levine, barbecue chicken. That's a touchdown and a tie game. I'm sorry, buddy. It's a potluck, and all of the receivers are invited today. 14 all. Clayton Fabian bounces back from the pick, and the game is still in the balance. Here we go. I'm just shocked that we were able to get off the field against Notre Dame and force a turnover on downs, man. I don't know how many stops we're going to get today. I don't think it's going to be many. So when they come, you got to be happy for them. So here we go. We're going to man up the backside. Casillas. We're going to just kind of stack over here like this. Perfect. Cut back. Nothing doing. Malik Pryor shutting down Cam Klutz. Let's man up the backside. Both receivers this time. Get a little bit more aggressive. Switch stick here. Pryor needed to make that play. He can't. That's Nelson Hicks on the catch. Single back bunch. Let's man up the backside again. We are bringing pressure again. Here we go. Let's stop this. Let's blow this up. Let's blow this up. Okay, that's fine. Man coverage great there. Jason Moma on Harvey Carvey. It's going to be a matchup to watch all day long. We trust Moma. Even though Carvey is a great receiver, we got this guy in the portal for a reason. We trust him to cover people. He's very fast. He can make plays. And again, this tight end carving us up, man. Louis Downs. Kind of crazy. This quarterback, Alan Trahan, quietly has 20 pass attempts in the first half. That is a lot. In fact, it feels like this team has just dominated time of possession in general. I don't know. I don't know. Play action. Oh, shoot. That's a touchdown on a post route if they get it off. Oh, and Tobias Bolger with great coverage. Dude, we had Malik Pryor man coverage against their slot receiver, and they were not able to take advantage. That's huge. Speaking of Pryor, blitzing in the A-gap right here. Come on, buddy. Never mind. Blitzing over here. That's fine. We got to respect it. Let's go. Fight there, guys. Dang it. Honestly, as soon as we saw the motion, we should have checked out of that play. Here we go. 5-man pressure look. Softer coverage. That's okay. That's okay. Force the check down. Wrap up. Good tackle. Here we go. Cover 3 sky. And I've got this stick concept right there. That's fine. Get down on that. Nice hit by Cam Burns. Here we go. 5-man pressure. Cam Burns going to make it 6. We're going for pressure here. Cam Burns unblocked. Can't get home. And we know if Silvestro is man coverage on these guys, they are going to just absolutely dominate that matchup. Here we go. Gun stack Y off. And we got to play the screen pass hard here with Tyler Waddy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Tyler Waddy on the backside. Steve Garcon, the lineman, hurt on the play. But what a play by a backup safety right there, man. Let's take Cam Burns here on the right-hand side. RPO, we're there. We're there. Cut back and good field vision by this backup running back, Cam Klutz. He had no idea he was going to get the start today, but on the very first play from scrimmage, the superstar Jadarius Stephen goes down. Klutz has 60-plus rushing yards and a score. But after all this, I feel like Notre Dame has given us their absolute best shot right now, and we have a chance, if we can get a successful drive here, to go in a halftime tie. I mean, you can't ask for much more. Here we go. They've dominated time of possession. They've dominated the turnover battle 1-0. But we're right here. We're right back in it. We're still in it. I feel good about this. Randy Dirth, good option there. Nice juke route inside, and that's a first. Here we go. Zone read. Never mind. Check out of it. Check out of it. Press coverage. Safety walking down. Paris Queen with a matchup over the middle that really gets me excited if they double team. There it is. Oh, Levine, wide open. Did he step out of bounds? Is it illegal touching? Oh, no, it is. It is. I saw him out of bounds. I didn't know if he was pushed out or if he stepped out. Khalil Levine might have made the choice to go out of bounds, and the touchdown is off the board. What a terrible mistake by the receiver there. Really thought we had a walk-in touchdown, and instead we have a 3rd and 10. Here we go. Still press coverage to Doman. That is just not the decision that I would make if I were them. We're going to half slide the line to the right. We got Taki staying in the block. Flood left-hand side. First read is Doman with no safety help. There is safety help. Paris Queen. Drag is there. Yards after catch is there. First down is there. I like that. Let's go RPO alert swing. $7 to go. RPO looks good, but we can't force it here. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's a good look. That's a good look for Doman. That's another 10 yards. I'm okay with the clock still running. We're not in the biggest hurry. We are not going to give them the football back. So we're actually going to run the football here, see if Taki can find a few more yards. He does. Now, I am going to go tempo now, and I'll probably call a timeout if we can make a catch and stay in bounds here. We're going to see if we do. Doman crosser. Yup. Great throw. And number 40, a linebacker, cannot cover a 95 overall receiver. I know that Doman isn't the fastest, but that is insulting if you think that that is going to be an effective strategy. Paris Queen, another in route. Can't hang on to it. I thought it was man coverage. I was wrong. That Palms coverage really fooled me. 35 seconds. I'm seeing a man blitz. Let's get Taki over. Keep him honest here. How are we looking on the matchups? Taki with a good one. Let's see it. Okay, that's fine. Back to the football. I'm not going to burn a timeout yet, actually. Because if I don't get this, then they're not going to have any time, and they're going to call a timeout. If I do get this, I will instantly call a timeout, and I'll probably be mad that I burned this much clock. Fabian's going to have to run. Fabian's going to have to run. Nice slide there. Timeout, Cardinal. Great performance by Clayton Fabian thus far. How will he finish? Guys, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it on the backside. I'm seeing man coverage. I'm seeing the interception we threw on the out route at the goal line just last week. Can Fabian learn his lesson right here? We're going to find out. Never mind. They had a safety rolling over, but you forgot about Khalil Levine. Go cover that out route. Levine will dance on the grave in the end zone instead. The game is tied. There is 12 seconds left in the half, and Notre Dame, despite absolutely giving us everything they got so far, we've been able to answer, which is huge for this team that is coming off a loss where, honestly, it felt like the opposite, where Cal is good, yes, they're a good rival, yes, they're an exciting team, yes, but man, they did not win that game. We lost that game. I have no intentions of losing this game today, though. Here we go. We got to play the deep over. I'm going to play the left-hand side. Watch that tight end go vertical. I'm going to get the deep over. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I honestly didn't expect an inside zone, but Notre Dame going to defer to the second half. So here we go, guys. First half in the books of a doubleheader. Like I said, we will be playing USC after this, and if we can't get this win, then USC will be do or die. Because if we lose this game, we'll probably drop to 11. We'll probably drop to 12. You lose to USC and finish the year with 3 straight losses, you'll miss the playoffs. Second half football coming your way right now, and I like the look for an inside zone. I'm sorry. Yeah, roll that safety off. Let's get Miguel Costanzo going here. 1st and 10. I'll take 4 yards. Dude, I keep saying Miguel. It's Mateo Costanzo. I get Miguel Silvestro and Mateo Costanzo confused. Again, Vince Dolman. Yes, sir. Number 7 is just in a terrible headspace today, man. He is getting tortured. You know, he's like, he got captured by the other country in war. And they're waterboarding the guy. All right, never mind. He had a good play right there. So I'll stop with the analogy. I was going to keep going, but, you know, that's fine. That's really good coverage by him. But again, number 40 might have man coverage on Vince Dolman. We ran this concept earlier with the crosser. It was wide open. Oh, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. All right, then I don't want man coverage. I want a deep post by Vince Dolman because he's going to score a touchdown if there's no safety help. Oh, there is safety help. Okay, Paris Queen. Oh, and we get hit. We get hit. Good pressure there. 3rd and 10, trying to outsmart this team. Not going too well so far. Paris Queen over the middle again is another option. But that curl route, I don't care if it's press coverage. I trust Dolman. I trust Dolman. I trust Dolman. Come on! Double coverage. They've started to double him. They have started to double Vince Dolman, and that is probably the smartest thing Notre Dame's done all day long. That is respectable. I didn't expect them to be doubled. We put backspin on this, by the way. We put backspin on it. Where's the backspin? Come on, man. This is why I just do that scummy little rugby punt, because you try and kick with backspin and you don't get anything out of it. Eric Simon's going to need to make this play. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Way to be patient. Simon's shaken up, though. You know what that means? That means Ty Van Dyke, everybody's favorite linebacker, into the game. If you don't know Ty Van Dyke, he has a history of hitting. He is and not like that. Not like in the NFL linebacker sense usually, where it means like, you know, they've gotten in trouble. Not like Greg Hardy. Like, no, he has a history of hitting players on the field within the rules of the game. But Ty Van Dyke can really make people pay just like that. Just like what Jason Moma just did, man. Way to force that football out. Oh my goodness. Also, guys, I mean, I wasn't happy about the injury anyways. You didn't see it because it just popped up for a second. Eric Simon's torn pectoral, done for the year. Done for the entire year. So this talk about Ty Van Dyke, buddy, this is your team now. Eric Simons, our star middle linebacker, who has really led this defense, is now done for the year. And that is incredibly unfortunate. There it is. There's the pop-up for you guys. Done for the entire... Ty Van Dyke Buddy, you're going to have to play really well now because you are officially the fourth linebacker. You're going to be playing on the inside alongside Malik Pryor all year long. There's Pryor. Need to wrap up there. Nice job. Everybody rallying. Gang tackle there. And here we go. 3rd and 4. I don't like running match coverage usually, but I want to try and run it here. Let's bring Pryor down on the inside zone. But I've got immediately... Oh, draw play. Pryor! Come on! Van Dyke with a hit. There it is. He makes the hit, and he makes the tackle afterwards. Welcome to the city of Ty Van Dyke, man. This is going to have to be his team today. And I guess for the rest of the season. Here we go. 4th and 3. Is the inside zone coming? It is. Van Dyke. Oh, and we get there. He didn't make the tackle, but, man, he was involved enough to force it straight to Quincy Tongas. And just like that, ball is in our hands. A rare stop by this defense. And Clayton Fabian with a chance. Dude, they are actually double teaming. They are actually double teaming Vince Doman on every single play. And what's crazy is it's working. Like, I keep looking over there and getting fooled. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The double team every single play. But you know what that means, though? It means Paris Queen is going to be over the middle of the field and have a killer matchup, right? Like, that's what it means. Paris Queen, nice catch. Oh, we got to put the ball in front of him. Clayton Fabian, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's a great route by your receiver. He's got to step on a post route. Put it out in front of him. Let him go get that. Golly, man, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible right there. Very frustrating. 3rd and 10, our offense starting to stall here. Oh, and Fabian, another one. Goodness gracious. You get a rare defensive stop, and you just immediately throw it away, man. That sucks. Backspin on this one. Okay, and now you want to put 8 yards of backspin. Punter, what are you doing, man? I put it in the corner so that way when it rolled inevitably again, we would be able to have it roll out of bounds. But now, here we are at the 18-yard line. Let's just get a stop. Silvestro, nice play there. Way to wrap up on the backside. Cam Klutz, 20 carries off the bench here. Let's see what we can see. Let's see what we can see. We're still showing cover 3 here. Luis Casillas on the backside. Wide open over the middle, man. Just a massive gap in our defense. Gun Y off trips. I like the look. I like the look. Let's bring Cam Burns over. That's fine. Burns, got to pursue on the backside. Nice play by Cam Burns. Exploding from across the field. And now Cam Klutz is hurt. It's now their number 3 receiver. Or number 3 running back. Apologies. So they go to the QB option. Malik Pryor, not happening. And this is our shot. This is our shot. They're going gun empty. Van Dyke, I need you to cover. Malik Pryor has a terrible matchup on their slot receiver. But I think if we can just get home, it won't matter. Here we go. Burns. Yes. Yes. Braden Eason. And all of a sudden, what was a shootout has turned into a gritty fight from 2 rivals to end the season. The final home game of this entire college football 26 cycle for me. Right now, 21-all. No other way I'd rather end it than with a close game here against a really good team. Here we go. Level sail off coverage. We're not going to force it to Doman, but man, I'm telling you, you better double him every single play. 10 catches, a $133. He has over 50% of the receiving yards today. And the double team is there now. We're going to go draw play and make them know that we can still run the ball when we want. Taki getting 7 there. And let's just keep putting Doman on one side. We're going to put him alone over there. And when you double him, then Paris Queen is going to score on a post route. That is going to be the play in which he scores. Okay, right there. Taki wide open. First down. Probably a holding call. Probably coming back. It is. And that's okay. We are forcing a double team every single snap. And it's going to open up the rest of the offense. Here it is. Again, that safety over there really respecting Vince Doman. We could go middle, high, low right here. Same concept. Let's see those players. Okay, that's fine. Randy Dirth wide open. Not going to force the post route interception that I've thrown too many times before, including last week. Clayton Fabian, 3 touchdowns thus far. And you know what? Let's trust him. Let's trust him. Oh, Fabian, bad read. I trusted him. Here we go. We're going to trust him again, though. Steve Sabry, we're not punting this football. I've dealt with that punter enough today. Let's instead try and make this happen. Here we go. Khalil Levine, I want you to go vertical if they don't respect you at safety. Yep. Touchdown, no! Oh my gosh, our O-line can't hold a block. We had a touchdown. Levine on a much slower DB, and we get nothing out of it. That is just terrible. And that is even worse. Absolutely terrible. Cam Klutz back to the injury tent. Comes back in for one play and is immediately done. You hate to see it for the freshman that's been playing so well today in the absence of their star running back. Crossers, I got to be there. Van Dyke can't cover that. Oh, he can cover that. Ty Van Dyke forcing the ball out. He continues to impress. Here we go, 3rd and 3. This is the play. What are we going to get here? Vince Doman? Why is Vince Doman in the game? Guys, are we that short on defensive tackles that we got Vince Doman in the game? Bro, he's in a defensive tackle. What is happening? What is happening? So apparently that's how this game works. If you run out of defensive tackles, your wide receiver 1 goes in. That is crazy to see. 59-yarder. It's off. The defensive showdown in this second half will continue. And I've made the mistake twice now of immediately airing it out, getting to 2nd and 10, getting to 3rd and 10. I'm not going to make that mistake right now. We're going to go with Equale here early. Try and get to a 3rd and short. Now Equale a little bit shaken up. So now we got to go to Mateo Costanzo in the I formation. And no, man, I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Let's go gun wing pair. All right, I'm still seeing the double team. Are y'all? Yeah, I am for sure. Never mind. Wide open. Nice. Braverman back up tight end. Finding the drag. Finding the first. Good audible by Fabian there. Finding a new look to give them. And here we go. Let's go with the duo concept. Nice. Oh, my goodness. Mateo Costanzo. 20 yards. First down. This offense is moving. Vince Doman is looking for the post route. That safety's going to be there. We're not going to force it. Oh, yeah, no, I'm glad I didn't force it, actually. I was going to say, oh, it was there. It was not there. Oh, but those are the types of hits that we can't afford to let Fabian take. Here we go, 2nd and 10, level sail concept. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Doman underneath, and nothing there. 3rd and 8, Doman press coverage. Paris Queen, again, I'm telling you, Paris Queen should have a touchdown on a post route today. He should have a touchdown on a post route today. Let's see it. There it is. Paris Queen over the middle, and he drops it. Oh, he catches it. First down. What a catch. Paris Queen as the 4s come up. Stanford in a spot to seal the deal. Let's lock in, guys. Here we go. Here we go. We're revisiting the RPO that we threw the pick on as the Lil Nas X song plays in the background. Siaki Taki Taki destroyed early. That's all right. That's Channing Gator. Depth safety. I see a double team, and again, if you double team, Paris Queen is going to get open. Let's see if it's actually a double team. It is. Dude, wow. Paris Queen wide open. I told you, buddy. You got too many good receivers to double team us every single time. Yes, Vince Doman is great, but we got 2 other great guys as well. They showed up on that one. 7-point lead for the Cardinals. 28-21, and at this point, they haven't touched an end zone in the second half. So what do we do from here? That's the big question. We're about to find out. Luis Casillas gonna spy here. Bubble screen, gotta play that. Gotta play that. You guys weren't playing it, so I had to. Ty Van Dyke on the tackle. We're gonna man up the backside. MoMA again on Harvey Carvey. It's gonna be a tough matchup, but I gotta trust the guy. Here it is. Inside zone. Ty Van Dyke blowing it up alongside Malik Pryor. They are a force on the inside, and here we go. It's Pryor time, baby. It's time for this 5-man overload zone blitz. Pryor on the inside. Oh, it's an inside zone, and Van Dyke was caught out of position. Oh, no. That was the last thing I would have thought that they were going to run there. I really just didn't give them a chance at going inside zone on 3rd and 8, down 7 points. Gutsy call by that offensive coordinator. Van Dyke and Pryor combined for a 1-yard gain again. But this time we're going to go Van Dyke on the pressure here, potentially. I'm going to scrape off if I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I got to cover. I got to cover. Van Dyke, nice tackle there. Good, sturdy play. Here we go. Gun bunch wide. Man up the backside. Man up the running back. And now we could take Braden Eason and stop the inside zone. Stop the crossers. Oh, gosh. I had to cover the drag coming over to me. And Alan Trahan, the redshirt sophomore quarterback, continues to carve us up. He struggled on other drives this half, but something has awoken in him that is making him play really well. Pryor! Oh! I went for broke, man. I went for broke trying to get the sack. We almost got there in time. We failed. I will live with my consequences. And they go tempo here. Here we go. Here we go. This could be the play. We're sending the pressure right now. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's get home. Oh, my God. Absolute barbecue chicken. That right there is Harvey Carvey carving up Miguel Silvestro. He's been quiet today when Jason Momoa was covering him. But if you let one of our garbage coverage safeties play against these receivers, it's just not even fair. So, okay. This is exactly the fight we wanted to be in. 28-28, 3 minutes to go. Let's put together a killer drive. Let's take advantage of the weaknesses of this team. Let's force them to double cover our star receiver and then take advantage of that. If they give us a soft box like this, let's go inside zone. Let's block well. Mono line, let's block well here. Just like that. That's fine. I'll take 3 yards. Also, Braden Eason now shaken up on that kickoff. That's linebacker number 2 today with an injury. We're going to go with a Z under concept, and we're looking at Doman on press coverage. Never mind. All right, that's fine. Way to move in the pocket. Get away. Buy yourself a little bit of time to make that throw, Clayton Fabian. Khalil Levine, that's his 3rd catch. And they're showing press man coverage. Levine, Levine, Levine. I dare ya. I dare ya. I dare ya. I'll see you later. Khalil Levine turning on the burners. And we knew it as soon as we lined up that he had the matchup. And Clayton Fabian just had to put it there. He does. It's a 1st down Cardinal, and this right here is big. Levine underneath, right into traffic, but he comes down with it anyways. This is the drive of Khalil Levine right now. You are seeing that on full display. Let's go deep curl route to Paris Queen here on the right-hand side. Okay, double team. Oh, risky throw, Fabian. That's not what we wanted. Let's play it safe here. We haven't called a slip screen once. Let's get Mateo Costanzo wide side. We're showing motion on the right. Going to show that sit route. I don't think that they are going to see this screen coming. Here we go. Oh, the DN thought about it, but he didn't make the play. 1st down, Costanzo inside the 5. Now let's go to the motion double post. Randy Dirth, not the matchup that we want. Looks like a potential double team, but let's get a deep in route by Vince Doman. Let's see if he's doubled. If he's not doubled, this is a touchdown. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, inside leverage. PI. Number 7 is getting tortured out there. Obvious pass interference. Trying to face guard. Get that head around. Darren Vernon, the freshman. And you know what? I think we just go QB sneak over and over and over until we score. I know Fabian is shaken up, but you got to trust the redshirt freshman. There it is. And the Cardinal back on top, man. This has been a gritty one, but this is our chance right here. This drive, 2:34 to go. They got all 3 timeouts. A stop here could be the end of it. 12-mile-an-hour wind. We got it arced up a little high to force a return. I really want them to return this because we will be in good field position. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Down at the 8-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Here we go. Defense pumped up. We're going to blitz off the backside. Malik Pryor has the whole right-hand side. I've got to cover the flat. I need Ty Van Dyke to stop the inside zone. If it comes, there it is. Pryor, got to wrap up. Got to wrap up there. Nice truck by Big 14. He immediately turned Jason Momoa yellow. Dude, I literally saw him turn yellow from the hit. That is crazy. You hit somebody that hard that they change colors like that. Malik Pryor, got to cover this drag route. Nice, that's all right. I sold out for the drag. Trying to get aggressive here, guys. Let's go hot blitz 3. Let's blitz 6. Let's do it. Van Dyke covering the left. I'm covering the right. Malik Pryor needs to blitz. Here it is. Pryor unblocked. Almost got home. Need a tackle here. Wow. That was Ty Van Dyke in pursuit from the other side of the field. He has really stepped up today here in absence of Eric Simons. 2-minute warning is hit. We're going to go hot blitz 3, or we're checking out of it. We are checking out of it. We are only rushing 3 here. I know it's risky. No, we're going to rush 4. Let's get Van Dyke in. Never mind. Oh, and we find the gap. Oh, my goodness. Nelson Hicks really stepping up, man. Their other receivers have been quiet. We're going to man up the backside here. I've got the crosser again with that stupid angle route, man. The amount of times they've thrown that tight end angle is crazy. They have thrown it so much today. So much. I mean, it's just wild. I've never seen a computer run one play that often. They ran it again. They just ran tight end angle again, dude. They are literally taking advantage of one specific look against us. And like an online player that's not very good at the game, just spamming it over and over again until we stop it. That's crazy. All right, $1.40 to go, and it's time to start thinking about clock management, in my opinion. They're checking to a run here. Are they checking a tight end angle? I'm going to pick them off if they are. They are! It's tight end angle again. Give me that ball. Yes! Let's go! Ty Van Dyke with the sack. Oh, we saw them check to their play, and we knew exactly what it was and covered it up. Here we go. 3rd and 16, Malik Pryor time. Malik Pryor time. Come on, buddy. Keep fighting. Oh, it's wide open over the middle. And I should have let them score, honestly. Actually, I don't know. I actually really like what I did just there, because now we could play this very aggressively, and we can also, if they score, then they score, and it only takes like 10 seconds. But, all right, yeah. Okay, fine. Trevor Muhammad, 3rd string running back, punching it in. What I was trying to say is we could force a potential goal line stand, and there won't be much clock draining off, because if they get it, like, it's only 2 or 3 more plays. That said, that was a 10-play, 92-yard drive to tie up this game. And now the pressure's on Fabian. How will you answer? All you need is a field goal. Let's see if he can. We've been going to the same look all day long. I do not see us changing it. I'm seeing a double team on the backside. We're going to start off with a zone read. That is going to have to be a given, even though that probably should have been a keep. It's Clayton Fabian. We can't afford that. Here we go. Z under seams. We get a one-on-one matchup on that curl route. There it is. Vince Doman. Oh, and he breaks on it this time. We've ran the curl one too many times. I just thought that was a lock. Here we go. 3rd and 7. And this is big. Doman. Yes, sir. Doesn't matter. I'm sorry, dude. That guy cannot cover you. Force a double team. You guys go double team the guy, please. Let's go with a stay out concept on the left-hand side. And let's go with a comeback route. Oh, we don't have a comeback in this option right here. All right, let's go with another in route. That's fine. Underneath, that's okay. Doman's got it. 1st down. We're going to have to go tempo. 37 seconds. We lost a lot of clock trying to outwit this team. We are running out of time here. We got to be quick. Levine, give me a block. Guys, block him. I got to burn one there. I know that was the last time out, but I got to burn it so we could set ourselves up for a good play here. Get a chunk play, and then get out of bounds. That's my thought process. I have not managed the clock properly here. Looking for Randy Dirth on that corner route, but number 17 is 99 speed. Okay, never mind. Get the first, get out of bounds. Nice play, Taki. Accepting the contact and getting out. All right, level sail. Quick motion over there. You got Doman in the seam. We're not going to force a pick in the seam, though. Who'd they put on him? Is that a linebacker? It is. All right. Doman could have an out route that is interesting. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Doman on the safety, but he jumped it. No. Oh, no. Doman with the tackle, 17 seconds to go. I thought that he had a man-to-man matchup, but I said Hassan Anders and the other safety were very good, and they showed up there. Oh, no. Oh, guys, this is bad. We got to bring down Cam Burns. We might get beat on a pass, but we have to stop the run. Force negative plays. Force a long field goal attempt. Here we go. We're going to blitz Burns. I don't even care. We have to try and sell out to stop the run. Ty Van Dyke, great job there. 3rd and 12. Here we go. Clock is running. They could run out of time. Clock management is an issue. Here we go. 5 seconds and they burn a timeout. They burn a timeout. I thought they were going to snap the ball. Here we go. The fate of the Stanford Cardinals season is going to come down to this field goal attempt right here. Tie game, Notre Dame. Here it is. What is the result? It's a loss. 2 straight losses to end an otherwise perfect season. There is a second left, but I do not think that that is enough time. I'm not going to return this football because Stewart has not been a good returner so far this year. We will have 1 shot, but guys, I don't like our odds. Wow, what a start to this doubleheader that we have going on. Paris Queen will make the catch, but that is too little too late. 38-35, Notre Dame playing the spoiler to the Stanford Cardinals season, man. I would have never guessed that safety was going to break on that. Let's go look at that replay. Let's go look at that replay together, guys. I mean, as they play the post-game music, guys, here's what I saw. We had 2 drags on the inside and an out route by Vince Doman. I saw that linebacker, and I was like, all right, if that's man coverage on the linebacker, that's awesome. He bails right there. And I'm like, great. Look at where he's making the break. Look at where the corner, or look at where the safety is. Head up, that's fine. As he makes the break, you see that? You see how he's already shading outside? I mean, it's like he knew it was coming. Just a great play by him. Maybe in hindsight, I let him make the break first and then look and see if he's open, but you got to throw with anticipation there. You got to trust your superstar receiver. And all this talk about dominating, guys, we lost it off of a Vince Doman throw. That sucks. So here we go. Next phase of the doubleheader will be USC, but let's see how far we drop in the standings first. Number 18, no way. We dropped to number 18 in the nation, guys. We might have lost a playoff opportunity even if we win this game. No chance. I mean, look at this bracket right now. Colorado State up to number 8 as a 3-loss school. We lose 2 games and we have the head-to-head matchup over the Rams and they sit above us. So we're going to have to do some math right here before we play USC to see what our odds even are. So we need 5 auto bids. Big 12 right there, SEC right there, Big 10 right there. Pac-12 as of right now is USC. ACC right there. Oh, an American right there. So we would have to be an at-large bid, I believe. Let me advance this bye week to see who is actually playing in the conference championship games because that might make an impact. Number 18, man, dropping 10 spots in the rank. I mean, yes, it's an unranked Notre Dame team, so I guess that's a little embarrassing, but that's a big drop, guys. So here we go. Texas Tech, Oklahoma. One of them will be in, obviously. Unranked Tennessee. If they could beat Georgia, that'd be interesting. I don't think it'll help us much. Big 10 right there. Pac-12 playing us. Florida State unranked against Clemson. A loss by them could help, but it's not going to do much. They have sealed the deal with the American right there. And then we have all of this riffraff down here. Guys, I hate to say it. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I think that loss might have dropped us out of the playoffs. I don't see a world in which a Stanford win against USC gets us all the way up to 11th. I mean, you know, they drop us from 8 to 18. Are they going to put us back from 18 to 10? I don't know. We're going to go out. We're going to compete as hard as we can against Stanford or against USC. But, man, dude. Oh, man. All right. Doubleheader. Future Max. Go beat the Trojans, man, and make the playoffs, please, because I freaking suck. Here we go. Pac-12 Conference Championship game. We are on the outside, looking in right now for the college football playoffs. That loss to an unranked Notre Dame team dropped us 10 spots down to 18. I'm sure past Max is still upset about that game, but current Max has no choice as college football 26 comes to a close but to give it everything we got here against this same USC team who we delivered their only loss to earlier. They sit at number 5 in the nation. They're 97 overall. They are very good, but we have beat this team before. Let's beat them again. Here we go. First full game without our star middle linebacker, Eric Simons, out for the season after an injury suffered last week against Notre Dame. It's going to be Ty Van Dyke running point at middle linebacker for the rest of the year. That's Daryl Marable on the carry, one of 2 fantastic running backs here on this roster. And I think that's the other one right there, number 33, I believe. DeAndre Carden is one of them. Daryl Marble is the other. I don't know who's 31 and who's 33. But quick first down here by a team that has multiple 90-plus overall wide receivers. That's one of them. That's their best one. Number 17, A.J. Clemens. Here we go. Let's go. Curl flats on the outside. Route commit to the inside. Bring down Silvestro on the inside zone. Yes, sir. Silvestro just absolutely dominating that play. Okay, so Daryl Marble is 31. DeAndre Carden sits with number 33 right here. Big 3rd and 5. We're going to pass commit and spy. Pryor's got to be physical. Good. Yes, sir, Malik. Oh, I tried to bait the quarterback into throwing that Nick Shaw, and they were able to get it off barely. Dude, I really thought we had a guaranteed INT on that. I was just a hair behind. If they go with that quick motion, I'll be out there. Okay, that's fine. Good hit by Silvestro, cleaning up shop, following from behind. That's Ben Stirrup, number 81 on the right-hand side that just made that catch. And we're going to bring down Cam Burns here. All right, inside zone, play it. Good, play action, crosser. That's okay. To the flat, we had to be okay with that. Oh, boy, Ty Van Dyke with a good hit. That is their tight end, Joshua Trawick. He had a fantastic game against us the first time we played this team, and looks like more of the same early. Instant pressure. Tongas gets thrown off, though. Nick Shaw able to extend the play. I thought that was a 10-yard loss. Here we go, Malik Pryor, zone blitz. This is his play. Come on now. That's fine. Right there. Let's go. Casillas and Braden Eason combining for the tackle there. Braden Eason's got 12.5 sacks on the year, averaging about 1 a game. Tongas is going to spy here. Oh, the curl's wide open. We played hard flats. It's open, and Ben Stirrup will score early. This team drove down on us like we weren't even there. This defense has really struggled against Cal and Notre Dame in our back-to-back losses. So all this talk of, hey, can we win this game and jump up 6 or 7, slots in the ranking, you know, it'll all not matter if we can't even get the win. So here we go, offense. Clayton Fabian, the quarterback that has led this team to where they are today, but at the same time has turnover problems. We will see how he fares against USC. He played good last time. Quick slot cross early, straight to it. Doman, that's fine. We'll take a couple yards. Vince had a fantastic game against Notre Dame. The only problem was he got absolutely bullied on an out route that sealed the deal on that game. Bone-crushing interception. So hopefully that does not occur today. That's Diego Crespo, number 1 on the tackle, will linebacker there. And with this look, how about Randy Dirth short corner? We got a little double in action there. Okay, that's fine. Fabian, just get rid of it. Took a little bit of extra contact there. Oh, and Fabian's shaken up, dude. He cannot take a single hit without turning bright yellow. Dang it, Max. I got to get rid of that ball quicker. Here we go, 3rd and 13. Looking for Khalil Levine on the quick out unless we get man-to-man over there. We do. Doman, yes, sir. Oh, incomplete. There it is. Stanford, terrible start so far. Giving up a touchdown, doing a quick 3 and out. And with how good their offense looked, man, I'm very scared this is going to be a 14-0 game early. Here we go. Let's check the Tampa 2 here, and let's bring those linebackers over. We got to get Ty Van Dyke back here into the middle. Got to play the inside zone. Here it is. Okay, that's fine. Play that running back. Great. Rally down on that football. Good tackle by Braden Eason there. Okay, let's go cover 3 sky. Route commit to the inside on the backside. Take Van Dyke over. Okay, Braden Eason can kind of cheat over. I'm looking for the crosser. Good. Eason tackling with Van Dyke. But, man, they just continue to move the football pretty much at will. I'm going to bring Cam Burns over here. Bubble screen. Let's go. Let's rally. Golly, they still turn that into 7 yards. This is crazy, man. This is crazy just how good they have been at moving the football early. A little inside zone action. Oh, outside zone. Silvestro got to make the tackle. Great tackle by our safety there. DeAndre Carden able to pick up the first, though. Zone blitz time. Malik Pryor. Come on. Would love to get him behind the sticks early here. Yep, Pryor. Oh, man, unblocked. But Nick Shaw, the quarterback, identified the pressure, got rid of it early. They have a 7-1 first down advantage thus far. Just absolutely doing whatever they want on offense. Another screen pass outside, but Luis Casillas is there. That's a big one. That is a big one. Get him into second and neutral here. Let's see if Ty Van Dyke can help on the inside zone. I'm going to bring Silvestro over. Draw play. Let's go. Let's get there. Dang it. Third and short. Here it is. Daryl Marable on that one. They're going to go goal line. This is our shot right here. QB sneak. Big Devin Hill in the middle. He's won a game off of stopping a QB sneak before. Here we go. Devin Hill. Yes, sir. Malik Pryor, Devin Hill combining to get the stop on the quarterback sneak. That is a huge field goal that we are going to force them to take instead of giving up a 14-0 lead early. Here we go. I would say Stanford does their best work when they're down, and we immediately got there today. Let's see how this offense responds. First things first, Siaki Taki, man. We didn't run the ball enough on this first drive. I'm not going to make that mistake twice. Let's go right at this team. Yep. That's okay. All right, second and long here. Looking for something quick to Randy Dirth. We got Khalil Levine on the outside. I will say their corners are trash. Their corners are not good, and we saw that last time as well. Risky ball by Fabian. Another hit taken as well. I just can't seem to get anybody open right now. I mean, it's a problem. It's a problem for Clayton Fabian early. 3rd and 9, looking for the verticals on the right-hand side. I think it's there. Paris Queen over the middle. Great find by Fabian. Rolling their safeties over. We're going to make him pay for that. He's 2 of 5 thus far, and I think we got to do something on the outside. Look at how they're not respecting Paris Queen. Let's go with the stay-out combo right there. Get Doman on a drag on the right-hand side. Should have plenty of time in the pocket to make this read. Yep, that's fine. Levine, that's their star linebacker, Brian Cieslak. He is 97 overall at linebacker, wearing number 33. Absolutely terrifying player. But, like I said, they're showing man looks, and they cannot cover. They cannot cover man-to-man. Vince Doman's going to win that one all day long. Easy first down. Going to need a lot more of that. Let's see if we can get an ISO off before this quarter ends. We do, which is good because Taki gets 8. All right, guys, 10-0 early. That's fine. We're moving the football. Let's make this one a close one. Oh, press coverage again. They do have their star safety, Dalton Harris, on the left-hand side. But if he doesn't help out their corner, I'm throwing this football. Oh, he does. That's okay. Braverman. Oh, that's Randy Dirth. I thought that was the backup Braverman. Dirth has been a reliable force at tight end. Easy first down for him there. Let's go 0-1 trap. Stay in this 3 tight end set. We got our pure blocker tight end, Everett, here in motion. Let's just kick out that right defensive tackle. Watch our left guard. There it is. And just terrible blocking. Man, we really need to get a touchdown here. A field goal will not be enough. We're going to run it again. We really got to get something, and there's Cieslak on the backside. All right, time to put the game in Clayton Fabian's hands. Here we go. Run game has been very ineffective thus far. Let's get a little deep in by Doman. Basic curl flat concept all around. All right, Paris Queen, can we get anything? 4th and short. There's Cieslak again. I think we got to go here. USC is going to burn a timeout on 4th and 2, but we're going for it. I want to go level sail to the wide side. Khalil Levine alone on the backside. Can we motion Taki and see how they react? Nothing over there. Okay, that's interesting. Let's see it. Is it man coverage? I don't know, but Levine's open. Come on, buddy. He catches it. There it is. Soft zone, and Khalil Levine on the hitch route in the end zone finds the gap on cover 3 Sky. Fabian puts it where it needs to be. That was a risky ball, man, but we will take that. Here we go. Defense, I would love one stop, man. One stop is all I ask. We know how to play against this team. It's going to require a lot of discipline, but I think we might be able to pull this off. Speaking of discipline, how about we start this out with a all-out blitz. Here we go. Silvestro, you got the hardest matchup on their slot receiver. Oh, it's a run. Perfect. I was not looking at the running back. Spread Y flex weak. Okay, how about a little cover 3 match action? Casillas on the outside here. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Quick hitch. Tobias Boger. We're going to give up a first down, but we're making him work for it. Okay, we showed match coverage. Now let's show regular sky coverage. Here we go. Malik Pryor backside. Yep, RPO, we're there. We're there. Oh, but we're not outside. Need that tackle. Great tackle by Jason Moma there. That's a huge, huge tackle that we needed. Let's man up Pryor on the tight end. Man-to-man on the right side. Zone on the left side. 5-man pressure look. There it is. Crosser. We got beat deep. Oh, and there's nobody in the flat. Absolutely nobody in the flat right there. Jason Moma saving a potential 50-plus yard run right there. That's my bad, guys. There was genuinely nobody in the flat with the man matchup that we had set up. Let's see if we can get some pressure here. Ty Van Dyke, I'm going to crash the B gap on the inside. Ready? Here we go. Yep, inside zone. We're there. We're there. Braden Eason. Here we go. We're going to call the same sky zone blitz, but we're not running it anymore. We're going to go vertical hook here. We're going to spy Eason, only rushing 3. A little bit of a safer play here. All right, play action, crossers, and we get the pressure. Quincy Tongas making his presence known. Here we go, 3rd and 8. This is our shot. Need Braden Eason to get pressure on the backside. We shifted the defense towards him. Deep crosser. Van Dyke covering it. One-on-one. One swat. Moma, and we miss. Absolutely whiff. That's Joshua Trawick, a tight end, going up and getting that for the touchdown. Man, that's our best corner against their tight end on a jump ball opportunity. Just no excuses. We have to be able to make that play. I don't know, man. I went for the swat. I don't know what else I can do. Maybe bring Moma back closer to the football to try and get in front of him. I do feel like we were a little bit behind the receiver, but other than that, I don't know what we do there, man. Here we go. Pressure right back on Clayton Fabian. This is a friendly look to throw the football. Let's see if that slot corner on the left runs with Paris Queen. If so, we got the out route. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, he jumped that. Dude, I don't know why they jump out routes so easily in this game. I don't know how that corner saw that coming. Doman luckily able to bail us out a little bit. Miguel Costanzo into the game here. I'm sorry, Mateo Costanzo. I continue to get his name wrong. But either way, first down and more for Mateo. Great run there. Even better blocking. See if we can take advantage of that. Let's flip the play, go cross to the wide side. If Khalil Levine gets a one-on-one matchup over there and that safety doesn't help, this is a touchdown. Here it is. Safety doesn't help. It's there. Levine got it. And that right there will bring it right back to 3. Great identification by Clayton Fabian of the mismatch, flipping the play and having Levine go deep instead of Doman. And it all started off of the 20-yard run by Mateo Costanzo, setting up the play action for the very next play. So here we go, 17-14. Offense able to answer. Our defense almost got off the field and just missed a swat. We were one swat away from getting off. So let's see if we can force a stop this time. Let's man up the backside here. Route commit to the inside. Silvestro can come on over here. Flats are going to be wide open. That's okay. That's the hot blitz that we called. And DeAndre Carden is going to take advantage of it. Wow, would you look at that? Nick Shaw, Clayton Fabian, 2nd and 4th in passing yards on the year. You are seeing 2 of the most prolific passers in football here in this USC-Stanford game. Really interesting that I'm on that list. I'm almost never on that list. Ty Van Dyke on a 3-receiver hook. I've got that over the middle. Great tackle there, and Malik Pryor closing up shop. Let's go saw blitz 3, shade to the inside. Put Eason on the outside, put Casillas on the outside, curl flats. I'm looking for the slant over the middle. I'm looking for the post over the middle. Tight end cross over the middle. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I've got the QB scramble. Look at Silvestro closing the distance on Nick Shaw, forcing a throwaway. Only his 2nd incompletion of the game. Here we go. Malik Pryor, this is your play. Zone blitz on 3rd and long. We just got to have enough time for him to get home. He will get home. Unblocked. Pryor. Oh, they picked him up at the last second. At the very last second, the center slid over. Shaw stood and delivered. First down, Trojans. Here we go. Man up the backside. Get Burns on a curl flat. I'm going to use her Casillas here. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Malik Pryor taking him down for a 1-yard gain. Ty Van Dyke been very quiet here so far today. And they go to the RPO again, and we will force them out of bounds. That's Trovon Otis, senior. Number 4 wide receiver on this team. We've got 4 elite receivers. That's one of them. Van Dyke, I need into the field. I'm going to bring Malik Pryor over in case it's a run. Oh, now with the motion, definitely. Let's be ready. Let's be ready. Here we go. Flat routes. Be ready for it. Spot. Oh, the hard flat left the outside wide open, and Nick Shaw delivers. That's terrible. That is just bad football there by me. Going hard flat. It's a risky play, and nobody on the outside. I got sucked inside with Miguel Silvestro. Massive tackle at the very last second by Tobias Boger, and he actually hurt Daryl Marable on that one. Let's bring Silvestro down. Let's bring Cam Burns down. Play the inside zone. Burns, yes, sir, blew it up. But, oh, my goodness, we are not playing the RPO properly at all. The outside is open every time. We have our settings to focus on the pass. Look at this. We have the option to focus on the pass. Why is nobody out there to focus on the pass, man? We might need to switch to the nickel or something. Get some slot corners outside so that way we can get some better resources out there. All right. 10-point deficit. This is something we have gotten used to so far today. Ezekiel Equale will get us to the 19. And let's start off with a 3 tight end set. I feel like the run game was effective. Last drive really set up the long touchdown. We're going to go right back to it. Taki finding 5 yards that I did not know was there. Now we could go to empty here. $1.17 left in the half. Looks like match coverage. Paris Queen trying to get a couple there. We're calling the wide receiver screen. I like the look on the left-hand side. Here it is. Oh, right-hand side. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Levine, first down. All right, here we go. We want red zone up. We want red zone up to Paris Queen. They're showing double mug. It's not coming. Queen over the middle, and he drops it. Oh, he had a step there. Here we go. Choice route to Randy Dirth. Verticals. Y under. Let's take a look and see what he gives us. That's okay. Under route, wide open. Doman going to get a couple. Not going to get the first, though, so the clock will run. 3rd and short, so I'm not going to burn a timeout in case we get to 4th down. Let's get Doman on a zig route instead. See how that slot. That's a linebacker, actually. On man coverage with Doman. Oh, wide open over the middle. Paris Queen. And I missed it. I missed it. We didn't have enough time. We are going for it here. 4th and 1. I believe in us to get this yard. Taki, here we go. Show us why you matter. Come on, buddy. We get blown up. Absolutely blown up. Oh, my gosh. All right, well, we're checking to the nickel now because our defense has been ineffective in the 3-4 that we typically play. Outside run there, and Devin Hill will erase the run. I think we got to go double mug here against empty, but guys, we're in trouble. We are in big trouble if we can't get them off the field here. Okay. That's fine. Nice. Barely got out of there. So here we go. 3rd and 15. Let's go cover 4 drop field. And let's get Luis Casillas some extra help over there on the left. I'm going to use her Van Dyke. Got to play the middle of the field aggressive. Slot fade. We're there. Got to be ready for the scramble. Take this football. Okay, incomplete. Ball at the 42, they're going to punt. So we will not be able to get a 2-minute drill going to make this game closer, but we will force them to not touch the scoreboard at all, even though they had great field position to do so. 12 seconds left at our own 4, guys. Let's be smart here. No need to force the football. No need to do anything risky. But Dirth is wide open. Look at the throw on the run. Oh, and it's a miss. Oh, Fabian just off by a yard. Also, look at that. Vince Doman leads the nation in receptions so far this year with 109. He's the only guy that has cracked 100 so far. We're just going to hand this football off, go to the second half down 10, but the fight will continue, guys. Our playoff hopes here in College Football 26 are on the line. This is our potential final playoff run in this entire game. We got to get a win here. Luckily, we do get the ball to start the second half, so if we can put together a good drive and make it a 3-point game, the pressure is right back on the Trojans' offense, but let's see if we can get the touchdown first. All right, soft box, let's go inside zone here. Mateo Costanzo has ran well thus far. He's actually played better than Taki. Let's see if he gets anything there. Good cutback. Took a little bit too long to happen, though. I didn't use the left trigger, so he kind of got stuck in the dirt there. All right, basic bench combo here. Looking for Khalil Levine on the out route if we get man coverage. We do. Levine's going to explode. We need yards after the catch here. We need yards after the catch. Khalil Levine fighting off the arm tackle and gets a first down. All right, let's go double cross 1st and 10. I still like the look here. Let's see it. Right there. Dearth wide open over the middle. Randy Dearth juking to the outside and fighting to the 25. Great game thus far for Randy. Let's see what else we have in store for this offense. We're going double post, and I'll go short cross here with Randy Dearth. Him and Mateo Costanzo can run the left-hand side. Let's see it. It's man coverage again, which means Paris Queen. It's picked off. Oh, dude, Paris Queen has ran post routes so well all year long, but the interception leader in the nation just threw another. Clayton Fabian, 23 picks so far this year. That's a brutal one, too. That one really hurts. Oh, and that's just a wide open run. This is a problem. This is a huge problem here. I do not know how the heck we're going to get out of this. Inside zone, Braden Eason, great tackle. This is how we get out of it. You go empty on 3rd down. We're going to run the man blitz. Here we go. Route commit to the inside on both of the outermost receivers. Cam Burns on the tight end. Joshua Treywick. He's a baller. Can we get him in coverage? We can. There it is. Eason gets another sack. Off the field we go. Our offense will get another shot. Clayton Fabian will get a chance to redeem himself after his first pick of the day. Let's see what this offense can do. Nice return by Stewart. Another juke potentially into the 26-yard line. That is huge. Let's give Paris Queen a shot here on the touch pass. We're going right at their superstar linebacker. I may come to regret this, but here we go. Queen cannot find much. 2 yards there. Let's go RPO duo alert post. Haven't heard from Vince Doman in a little while. Let's see if the duo is there. Right there. Nice. Here we go. 3rd and 1. They're showing pressure here, but I think Siaki Taki has to get this. Let's get Randy Dearth in motion. Help out the actual left-hand side. I need you to block that star linebacker. Here we go. Get to him. Great block by Dearth. Did you see him just erase that linebacker, dude? If he didn't motion over there, that was going to be a loss. Here we go. They got a linebacker on Vince Doman out there. I don't know why. Let's get a deep in by Doman right here. See what look they give us. There it is. Doman wide open. Touchdown, Cardinal. Everybody's jumping over him, but we are jumping right back into this game. 6 receptions so far today for Vince, and the lead is down to 3. All right, guys. The defense has really come to life in the last couple possessions. I would love one more real stop right here. Tyler Waddy, nice hit right there to the 15. All right, 1st and 10. Let's go cover 3, actually. Let's check to cover 3. And let's bring Silvestro over here to blow up a bubble screen if we see it. No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's rally to the football. Malik Pryor going for the big hit. He's going to whiff there. 1st down. All right, we're checking the nickel here, which makes me a little bit nervous. Karsten's into the game, our slot corner, who does not get many snaps, but is going to get a lot more today. And he rallies for the tackle. Carden shaken up. Let's go cover 3, Buzz Mabel. But then we're going to check the Tampa 2. We're going to check the Tampa 2. Karstens needs to come over here on the inside. Right there. Perfect. That means Van Dyke is free. Karstens rallying for the tackle again. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Can we get off the field? We're going to go with a little risky blitz here. A little backside blitz by Silvestro. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, it's a direct snap. They cut to the outside. Van Dyke whiffs. And, oh, that was Casillas who whiffed, and Van Dyke with the tackle. But, wow, I did not see that coming at all. Dang it. That is such a good play by USC, dialing up the direct snap when it matters most. Nice double move on the outside, but that right there is how you rally. Van Dyke with a big hit. Braden Eason playing great today as well, man. Shout out Braden Eason here. Really having a good performance thus far. Okay. Oh, and we get home. Luis Casillas with a sack. All right, 3rd and 14. I want a sim pressure here. I want sim pressure. So let's try and overload the right-hand side. Karsten's on a blitz here. Let's see what we can get. Oh, they go with a handoff on 3rd and 14. I don't know what that was for. I mean, they got 7 out of it, but with how great their play calling has been so far, I thought they would have surely had something to dial up on a 3rd and long. Instead, it's a bad punt. I think that went like 12 total net yards, and Stanford will have a chance to take the lead for the first time today on this drive right here. Taki on the draw. Going to get 3 right there. We're going to go right back to inside zone if we like the look. No, we're going to check out of it. Let's get Taki in motion. I see man coverage. Yep. That's man coverage for sure. Paris Queen on a deep post, and we'll see what that safety does. We'll get Vince Doman on a out route, and yeah, I like the look. Queen, oh boy, I hate the look. Man, oh man. They had a safety on the outside. They had coverage on the inside. Dude, I got to be more prepared there. That's on me. Here we go. Vince Doman, if you could down block on that safety, this could be a first down. Here we go. Nice. He gets to the safety. Taki gets to the outside, and that is an inside the 20 type of play. Great run by Siaki Taki. He's got 67 yards. Mateo Costanzo steps in the game. They're showing zone coverage. We're going to take advantage of that. Paris Queen on a flat. Levine on a deep curl. Here we go. Let's see it. Let's make the right read. That's fine. Levine wide open. Come back to that football. I think that's a first down. It is. USC burns a timeout. We went no huddle and they burned a timeout. That is huge. We are in their heads, and hopefully that timeout will come to be something that they regret later in this game. We're going to look for the quick drag to Doman. Yes, sir. Wide open. Vince Doman fight for the touchdown. He's got it. Touchdown, Cardinal. There it is, man. That is absolutely fantastic. 4-point lead. And after 2.5 quarters of losing, the Cardinal are on top. But again, guys, as you know, man, even if we win this game, I don't know if we'll get in the playoffs. Sitting here all the way down at number 18, there's a couple teams ahead of us that are playing in conference title games. I think number 14 and number 12 are. So maybe we get a couple spots. I will also say the teams in front of us are all 3-loss teams. So what would the committee do with an 11-2 Pac-12 conference champion versus a 9-3 team that didn't even make a conference championship game? Like, I know, statically which resume is better. The problem is, I believe this game uses the prior week as the input for next week's result. So it's not going to look at it and say, oh, you guys are an 11-2 conference champion. It's going to look at it and say, oh, you were number 18 in the nation and then you won a game. These guys were number 13. Do you jump them? Like, that is, I believe, how they think about it logic-wise, which is unfortunate because we will have a playoff resume and won't be able to get in the playoffs potentially, which would just be really, really a brutal way to go out of college football 26. Here we go. Let's go cover 6 Willie here. Route commit to the inside. Cam Burns needs to come over. And I need to play the flat and the deep half on the right. A lot to play. I got that running back. Oh, I got bumped. Dude. That's offensive pass interference. That's got to be offensive pass interference. That was an unnatural pick play there. They're going to call defensive holding instead. I strongly disagree with the call, man. Oh, refs are out to get us today, man. Here we go. Zone blitz on the left-hand side. Silvestro needs to help out here. Play action. No. Regular inside zone. I thought I was seeing play action. Either way, Cam Burton shaken up. Daryl Marble shaken up. But here we go. The 4s for potentially the final time are coming up here, guys. Let's keep on rolling. All right, let's go not cover 3 match. Let's go cover 3 sky instead. Bring Silvestro over here. Help out on the inside zone, potentially. No play action, all right. Get to the outside. Great find. Quincy Tongas now hurt. Oh, boy. This is becoming a little bit of a problem, guys. Jalen Waddy into the game. You've seen him a lot on special teams. He's a backup safety. Screen pass left-hand side. We need Waddy to fly over there. Come on. Somebody give me a hit, man. Dang it. 2nd and inches. This team is answering, and everybody is shaken up, man. Both linebackers in the middle, Malik Pryor and Ty Van Dyke, are shaken up as well. They are bright yellow. We will see how long they can maintain in this game. Pass play. Van Dyke gets home, though. Injury or not, Ty Van Dyke is going to keep on playing. That's a big one right there. Silvestro looking for the zone blitz. Need to play the sticks, guys. Here we go. Silvestro unblocked. Pressure! And they get the first. Barely. That's Ben Stirrup. And now Luis Casillas is down. Another linebacker bites the dust. And this continues to become a problem, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on here. Silvestro needs to make this tackle. Oh, and I over-pursued. Touchdown, USC. I was there. It was a bad angle. Luis Casillas is hurt. Nick Shaw's 31 of 35. And Stanford is going to have to answer again. Clayton Fabian, buddy, we're going to need an all-time performance here. Devin Hill now injured on the PAT. I believe we suffered 5 injuries on that drive alone. That is very unfortunate. We have not had this type of injury luck in a while. But here we go. This is the moment that Clayton Fabian transferred here for, was for this right here. Pac-12 championship game, down 3 with the ball in your hands. And he keeps it. The rare scramble by Clayton Fabian, getting chased down by Brian Cieslak, but it's too late. Already a first. And I'm sorry, guys, the read option looks great again. This is going to be an automatic give, hoping that Brian Cieslak in that three-point stance doesn't chase him down because it's wide open. Taki, first down and more. Jukes back to the inside and gets another chunk play. Run game getting effective here. They're bringing more guys into the box. Let's see how they react to Siaki Taki in motion. Nice. Let's get Randy Dirth on a short corner. Let's get Doman on a drag. Let's get Paris Queen on a deep in. Let's look for the quick ball to Taki. Try and get a couple here. Yep, Cieslak's there. He is absolutely all over what I was trying to do there. That's all right. Let's see the look here. Dude, backside again. They are not respecting the run game. Let's see if Taki can explode out of this and get more on the inside zone. He does. Oh my goodness. They cannot stop the run. We're going to call inside zone again. Taki's got 110 rushing yards. I still like the look, honestly. Flag. Great block by Vince Doman, finding a defensive tackle, dude. I don't know how Doman noticed that defensive tackle was unblocked, but he saved the day. I think I'm going to decline this because we got 9 on the run there. Oh, we got a whole first down, actually. First and goal. Taki with 110 rushing yards. Why not go back to him? They are still not respecting the inside zone enough. Taki, one cut, one touchdown. The Cardinal on top again, fully on the back of our running back. Siaki Taki, man, he has been a trooper all year long in a pass-heavy offense. But when we called his number there, 6 plays, 76 yards. And I think every 5 of the 6 plays were passes. I think we had, or were runs. I think we had 1 passing yard on that drive. Just a great performance by Siaki Taki. Here we go. Guys, look at this defense. Look at the red on that defense. I mean, just ridiculous right now how injured everybody is. This absolutely sucks. But here we go, guys. Depth players are in the game. Tyler Waddy is in the game here for Cam Burns. He's a twitchy player, but he's not very good overall-wise. Backwards pass, getting blown up. That's Karstens and Tobias Boger on the tackle. This is why you got to recruit in the portal, man. You have to have depth. We've been waiting for our depth to get tested, and this is going to be the test. Here we go. Silvestro is going to have to carry this man-to-man. We got no other help there. He's going deep. Oh, and look at Jason Moma going for the swat. Here we go, gun empty. This is our shot. Nick Shaw, the redshirt sophomore, has struggled against the man blitz on 3rd and long. Tyler Waddy has the matchup against Joshua Treywick. Here we go. Can the backup safety cover their star tight end? Great play right there. And Miguel Silvestro on the out route is going to force the ball incomplete. 4-point game, 3:35 to go, and Stanford with a chance to choke them out right here, man. Let's do it. Oh, Stewart, way to get off those. I know we didn't get much yards out of it, but very impressive. Here we go, guys. Let's go to what was working. Let's go to what was working and see if they will respect the inside zone. They are still not. They are still not respecting the inside zone. We're going to take it right there. Fight for 3 yards. Siaki Taki, man, has got that safety down now. They are really trying to stop it now. Let's go level sail. Basic play. We feel good about this. Yep, Doman, that's fine. Wide open over the middle. Vince, first down. Quiet day for Vince Doman. Only 73 receiving yards. He does have 2 touchdowns. And he might have an out route here. Again, we lost the game last week on an out route, but I like it this time. Doman has separation. Great ball by Fabian, and Vince Doman inside the 10. Okay, not inside the 10. He's close to the 10. 9 receptions, 96 yards. And I'm sorry, guys. This looks like another good man-to-man matchup. I think they are too scared of our run game at this point. They are trailing Doman right there, which tells me an in route at the sticks could be what we need. Let's get Dearth on a drag. Let's get Taki going to the right. Let's get Paris Queen on a hitch. We're looking for Doman on the backside if they give it to us. Nope. It's not there. Fabian, do not get a grounding call. He took a big hit to get rid of that football safely. Clayton Fabian answering the bell today. He's got 4 touchdowns to compete with Nick Shaw's 4. 2nd and 10, going back to the inside zone. It's there. Taki gets it to the 1. 1st and goal. USC will call a timeout. Siaki Taki, bright yellow. Clayton Fabian, bright yellow. Both of them trying to will this Stanford team to victory. We're going to go back to Taki on the inside zone, and he's got it. Touchdown Cardinal. 2-score lead late. This right here is a gritty performance by a team. And if we can hold on, the biggest question will be if this was enough in the eyes of the committee to jump from number 18 to a top position to make the playoffs. I do not know if it was enough. What I do know, though, is that this team, man, to reflect on the year here, really has been a special team. You know, when we left Colorado State and came over here, I didn't have very high expectations. The team was not very good. They had 1 signed high school recruit. And then our transfer portal class wasn't very strong. You know, we were going after like 12 or 13 different 4-stars. We only landed one of them, which was Khalil Levine. Everybody else we absolutely whiffed on. But we got some key guys. We got our starting quarterback, Clayton Fabian, in the portal. We got Jason Moma over here, our super fast corner, in the portal. But really, a lot of the talent, man, is Stanford homegrown that was here before I was. Guys like Vince Doman, guys like Luis Casillas, guys like Eric Simons, who is injured for the rest of the year, who we lost the chance to play with. You know, I really do appreciate all those guys that stayed here under a new coach, under a new program, not knowing what to expect, not knowing what their role on the team was going to be. Malik Pryor absolutely decapitating their star receiver there. And again, I hope we can make the playoffs. I would like to make the playoffs, but you know, if we don't, this team put up a heck of a year after having, I think they haven't had a winning season since like 2016 or 2017. It's been almost 10 years since this Stanford team in our rebuild history. Actually, no, not 2016. It was like, we're in like 2031 right now. It's been like 10 years since they've had a winning season. Ty Van Dyke now hurt, man. Nobody can stay on this field. But to go from literally cannot win a game of football to being 10-0 during, you know, at our peak before we dropped a couple unexpected games to Cal and Notre Dame, that's just incredible. Incredibly impressive. And do I wish we had those games back, especially the Cal game? That was an ugly one, man. Yes, 100%. You know, if I could play those games again, we would play so differently. That said, also, my bad. That was on me. Hand up on me. USC going to go for it here for 2. Try and make this a 3-point game. We're going to play the inside zone aggressively. That's fine. Play the middle. Play the scramble, and they got it. All right, here we go. Onside kick recovery, and then I think this should be it if we can just land this. Here we go, guys. One recovery. Nice. Tyler Waddy, the backup special team specialist, had to come into the game here for Cam Burns. He played great, and then he secures the onside kick and the little inside zone to Taki. And I think we can kneel it out, guys. But like I said, so much pride for this Stanford team and what they displayed today. We're about to go find out if we get a college football playoff shot. If we get a shot, I trust us, even though injuries have plagued us in the last couple weeks. I trust this team to win some games in the playoffs if we get there. If we don't get there, then after this game right here, then we'll have one more game. We'll play our final bowl game. It'll be our last game of College Football 26, man. Either way, I appreciate y'all for hanging out here on this video. as we continue to try and turn around this team in a single year. Let's go see if we made the playoffs. Here we go. Vince Dolman, single season receiving touchdowns record, and another Pac-12 championship for the Max Plays CFB coaching tree. Here we go. Time to advance. And we didn't get it, guys. We are going to the Alamo Bowl. Wow. 3 slots. You lose to Notre Dame, you drop 10. You beat a top 5 team, you go up 3. What a slap in the face right there, man. If we look at the top 25, what resumes are ahead of us? Colorado State is there. USC dropped 3 spots. But look at that. Penn State, 10-3, lost by 2 scores to Nebraska, and they stay ahead of us. 9-3 Baylor is ahead of us. That's crazy. 9-3 Miami. Okay, well, they did lose to Colorado State, so that's a really good loss. But man, I cannot believe that 11-2 with the ranked wins that we had isn't enough to make the playoffs, man. 8-0 in conference. All right, well, we will have one more fun one against a 6-6 Missouri team. This will be probably the final game here in a dynasty in College Football 26. It'll be a good one. Let's go win an Alamo Bowl to end in style. All right, guys, here we go. Alamo Bowl to finish off College Football 26. I wish this was the playoffs and not a 6-6 Missouri team. But you know what this is all about, man. We're going to play good football either way. Here we go. So what do we, man, I don't even know. What do we even talk about, you know? There's nothing left to look forward to. This is the last bowl game against an unranked 6-6 team as we fell just short of the playoffs, man. Just terrible. What was interesting, though, Vince Dolman ended up finishing 2nd in the Heisman voting. So almost a Heisman winner here at Stanford in our first and last year. But time to start thinking about who we're rebuilding in College Football 27, man. We've been talking about it in our Discord, which, by the way, if you're not familiar, there's now a Max Plays CFB Discord. Great grab, by the way, by Paris Queen right there, attacking the defense and hanging on through contact. I'll talk about the Discord here in a second. Let's instead get Randy Dirth wide open. Great catch. Clayton Fabian standing and delivering early. But yeah, Discord is live. It's been linked in the video descriptions of a lot of my videos, so I think that's probably the quickest way to go and find the link. You're welcome to throw a comment as well. Somebody will probably be able to help you out with finding it. But really cool community there. Also, oh my gosh, the ankles that Paris Queen just took on this opening drive, I have to show you guys. I mean, come on. This corner up concept right there, gone. Absolutely gone. Great route by Paris Queen, man. All right, Vince Dolman underneath, quick drag. We'll take a look and we'll find it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. There it is. Wide open, and that's another first down. Dolman fighting to the 2. Fabian just crossed 4,600 passing yards on the year, man. Great freshman season by this guy. I'm actually a little tempted to simulate a few years in the future and see what he would do in the next couple seasons as the quarterback of this program. But for now, 7-0 game early, quick strikes. But yeah, now that I think about this, you know, you're probably, if you're still watching this, by the way, there's not going to be a lot of you still watching this. This might be 100 people. So I know I'm talking to a very select crowd. I'm pretty sure I'm going to club all this together into one like 4-hour-long video to finish College Football 26 off. So yeah, I mean, I think would love people's thoughts on rebuilds. I think it's got to be one of the 10 or 15 worst teams. That's a for sure like criteria. From there, then it's about what's the most fun, right? Is the team interesting because of a couple players that they have on their roster? Like Austin Carlisle at University of Louisiana Monroe, dude. He's going to be everybody's favorite player. I believe he's the fastest quarterback on day one per the most recent official rosters. So you're going to get the fastest quarterback on the worst team. That'll be a blast for people to play with. That's exactly why I can't play as UL Monroe. I feel like everybody in the world is going to. I really liked the Colorado State idea. That full credit goes to PD Swag, a longtime viewer of the channel who's a big Colorado State fan. He originally had the idea for us to be Colorado State, and that was a blast to do so. And it was cool. You know, they weren't the worst team, but they certainly were not, you know, above average by any stretch of the imagination. So I do feel like we were able to be pretty competitive pretty quickly. I think with the NIL stuff, though, I want to start at a very bad school, though, because I want to see just how hard NIL is going to be to manage. Man, for a 6-6 team, their offense can move the football, or maybe my defense can't stop the football. One of the two is true. Let's blitz Carson's off the edge here. Never mind. Oh, my goodness. Risky ball there. Let's go sim pressure 3. See if we can continue to convince this team that we are pressuring here. Nice play action, out route. Okay, Carson's has to cover them both, and we whiff. He's got that purple downhill. No shot we were going to be able to make that play. Oh, 3rd and 1, I'm going to burn a timeout. If they go goal line, we have to be ready for it. That's my bad. Play selection on me. Here we go, goal line. Let's call it. Devin Hill, big fella in the center. Malik Pryor at linebacker. Going to bring him into the box here. Let's see it. Yep. Got the stop. That's Putasi. Rashad Putasi right there. Great play by the depth defensive tackle. Let's blitz Silvestro off the edge. Let's bring down Cam Burns. 4th and short. Yep. Silvestro, need you to get there. Karstens with a great tackle. Alex Karstens, man, stepping up. He did not get much play time during the regular season. Oh, beat the press. Vince Doman streaking down the sideline. He's not fast enough, but he might be fast enough for this one. Vince Doman, 1-play score. I didn't even get to finish talking about our slot corner. Doman taking over, showing the world why he was number 2 in the Heisman candidate. Well, this will at least be a fun way to go out. You know, hopefully we continue to play well and just beat the brakes off of this team and finish the year in the top 12. I will show you guys here to finish this super long video. I will make sure to show you the actual college football playoff results, how far Colorado State goes in their first playoffs without me, how Dexter Boone fares, and the rest of the team. Okay, a little RPO action. We're there. We are so there. Let's go. Nothing there for Missouri. Cover 4 drop field. All right, how about we man up that side, go over here, bring Silvestro over, play action, looking for the in route. There's the in route. We're running with it. Oh, Cam Burns back from the injury list just in time to make that hit. Great play by Cam there. We're going to shade inside. Route commit to the inside. We've got curl flat help. Here we go. Braden Neeson on a Texas 2-man stunt. Nice. Guys, we're playing inside help. Karstens got beat. Man. All right, that's fine. Let's bring Karstens into the slot here. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Quincy Tongas absolutely blowing it up there. Trips offset. Let's go with a 2-man pressure look here now. Going to be even more aggressive. Okay, 4 verts. Perfect. Van Dyke going to get in position there. Almost for an interception. Quincy Tongas able to get pressure alongside Devin Hill. 3rd and 15 here. Let's get a little Texas 2-man stunt again. Give Braden Neeson a shot. Okay, screen pass incomplete. Clayton Fabian, perfect 7 of 7. $158 and 2 scores so far. He is the leader in interceptions, but man, he also is a top 5 player in passing yards and passing touchdowns this year. So really strong first year by the transfer quarterback. So let's see what he can do. 1st and 10, Paris Queen, deep flood concept. I like Levine right here. I love Levine right here. That's a linebacker. Oh, and it's a whiff. That's all right. I forced it a little early before Levine was able to get his head around. Let's go slot cross. Let's get Paris Queen. A deeper post. Let's get Levine going deep. Again, I don't think they've got the speed here. Yes, sir. Levine always got a step. Was he out of bounds? Is that illegal touching? That will not be the first time that Levine loses a touchdown out of running out of bounds. It's going to be holding. It's going to be holding on number 77. Oh, what a terrible mistake. Another touchdown off the board. Glenn John, the right tackle, on the call there. But I'm sorry, man. They're showing me man coverage again. I think they are. If they are, this is a mistake by them. Let's see it. Levine, right back to it. Can he get it twice? He can. Ball out, though. Oh, fumble. Khalil Levine drops the ball. Will make the tackle. That is an instant challenge. No question asked. I mean, he was absolutely down on the play there. And I think he was down with a catch. Yeah, his butt hit the ground, and then he lost the football. Ready? Right there, down, and then the ball comes out. Yep, give me that. Inside the 20. Great call by Clayton Fabian, having the guts to go right back to the deep ball. that got called back. Here we go. 3 tight end set. Mesh spot. Vince Doman, deep comeback. If you give us the man-to-man, we're going to take it. Oh, it's man-to-man. Doman right there. Catch and run. Turn the corner, and Vince has another all-time performance for the senior. He stuck around. He was going to declare for the draft. He was probably going to be a first or second round pick, and we were able to get him to come back for one more year to try and have a fantastic season. I think he has probably solidified himself as a lock of a first round draft pick. I think any team passing on Vince Doman is making a major mistake in the NFL here. Mateo Costanzo, nice tackle on the kickoff. Here we go. Let's go cover 4 drop to the field. Let's bring Pryor over. Let's bring Karstens over here. Let's get aggressive. All right. Outside zone. Luis Casillas, good tackle. We're going to sit here in this nickel all day long today. I know we weren't a nickel team all year, but with the current personnel that we have and the injuries, I think this is probably what's best for us. Deep cross, comeback route, and Momo will force it out. He was all over it. That's why you got to get speed on the outside. Here we go. They go empty. Let's go Palms. Let's pass commit Palms. And I'm going to use her Pryor. Okay, that's fine. Yup. Quincy Tongas, 21-0, and the ball is still in our hands. The first quarter isn't even over. Hopefully we are sending a message to the playoff committee that, you got to respect the resume. You got to respect the wins and losses. And I think Stanford should have been a playoff team, man. Here we go. Let's go inside zone split here to finish the quarter. Basic quick motion with Braverman. And see that linebacker? Oh, nice tackle by the linebacker there. All right, guys, what a heck of a first quarter. Time to put the standing desk to a seated desk and lock in here. Man, look at USC and Miami in the playoffs, man. That should have been us. 11-2 USC, 11-2 Stanford. One of us actually won the conference championship. And one of us beat the other one twice. Like, we were both of their losses, man. And how in the world are they there and we're not? Just frustrating. Just a frustrating experience, man. You gotta get ranked higher earlier in the season, because otherwise, if you lose, you don't have a lot of ground to go, right? Like when we were 10-0, we should have been number 2, number 3 in the nation, not number 8 or whatever it is that we were. Doman 1-on-1 shot. Nope. Taki. That's okay. It was all man coverage all around. I didn't really have good routes there. Let's go with a split zone on 3rd and short. Nope, never mind. I like this look. Let's get double verticals, and we might throw a deep ball here. Yup. Doman. Safety help. We'll get there. That's all right. 4th and 3, we're going. It's a bowl game against a 6-6 team. We are absolutely going to go for it here. Let's clear out with Levine. We're looking for the traffic. Yep. Taki. Get out there. Great route by Siaki Taki inside the 10. He had a heck of a year, man. I know he didn't have as many carries as some of y'all maybe would have liked, but, when he did have the ball in his hands, he was very impactful. Here we go, return spot. If that middle of the field ends up clearing, we are going to force this football to Vince Doman. Here we go. I think it will. Doman, touchdown. Just easy money. I didn't even look to see if he was open. I just assumed he would be. And Clayton Fabian, 270 passing yards and 4 scores in the first half. Well, there it is, guys. 28-0. Defense is playing great. Offense is playing great. Haven't turned the ball over. Mateo Costanzo, and oh my goodness, what a stop on the kickoff. This is getting dangerous for Missouri, man. Their team might check out here if they can't make a play soon. I'm going to bring Karstens over because now we've got extra curl flat help. Yup. Silvestro, that's okay. He's got to play over top of that, so he's not going to be able to break on that ball. Here we go. Silvestro and Cam Burns curl flats as we do man coverage here. Nice. That's just never happening in a million years. Let's go cover 4 quarters. Let's press up here. Any tough matchups? Yeah, we'll get off coverage on Boger there. But I like this look otherwise. Van Dyke. Look at Cam Burns, dude. Just erasing plays on the run. You would have never thought that a safety is going to be that effective, man, but he has been. Here we go. Ty Van Dyke playing the outside. Tobias Boger. Oh, I thought we forced it out, dude. Great coverage by our corner there. Just a little too late on the hit. Here we go. Let's bring Silvestro over. Nice play action. Oh, yeah, that's me. We got beat. That's okay. Luckily he went out. Okay, let's go double safety blitz. Why not us? Why not us? Let's bring Cam Burns over. Here we go. Yep. I love the look. Oh, we need a tackle, and Quincy Tongas will make it. Here we go. We're calling cover 3 match. We're going to check to cover 1 hole. We're going to Texas 2-man this on the outside here. Silvestro's going to press. Let's see it. Okay. Then we're going to play the in route. Silvestro running with that one. Perfect. String it out. Silvestro, what a hit. Oh, what a violent hit by Miguel Silvestro. Oh, my goodness, man. We were playing the deep in, force the check down, and then come down and fill on that, forcing them to be short. I mean, just beautiful textbook execution by Miguel Silvestro there. Here we go. One last 2-minute drill in college football 26. How will it end up? Well, if you give me man coverage on the backside, oh, it's not man coverage. That's all right. Taki will have space as a check down. We'll take 5 yards. Clayton Fabian, man, playing for pride. You don't play against a 6-6 Missouri team in the Alamo Bowl for anything else besides pride. And Paris Queen might have got the first. He did not. Clock will run. Calling a draw play here. I will check out of it if the look isn't good. Let's just go inside zone instead. Oh, they pressed up. Never mind. You guys will regret this. I'm sorry. Either Doman will beat the press and win because of that, or Levine will win because he's fast. Let's see it. Oh, yeah. Doman got it. Doman got a step. Easy first down. Clayton Fabian, 15 of 18, 304 yards so far, man. Just a great performance so far today. Dearth. Oh, it's intercepted off a tip. Wow. We've had a lot of dangerous throws like that so far this season. It has never actually happened. And there it is. First time interception off of a tipped pass. Really killing the momentum, man. We were playing so well, too. And I thought we had a wide open play. But the defense continues to dominate. That's Devin Hill, the defensive tackle on that one. Let's bring Ty Van Dyke into the box here. All right, little jet motion. That's fine. Let's play the play action. Oh, Van Dyke almost got home. We were playing the play action all the way. I sold out for that. I'm going to take a timeout on 3rd and 15. Pistol weak slot open. Let's see what we can get. We're playing off coverage Tampa 2. Malik Pryor over the middle. Okay. Let's rally. Timeout. This is a 58-yarder. They are going to give it a shot here, which sucks because I really would have loved a shutout, but 58 is no joke. Let's see if this kicker has the leg here in the SEC. It is off wide right. One more 2-minute drill opportunity for Clayton Fabian. What do you do here? We are about to find out. Quick curl on the left-hand side again. Same as last time. Exact same start. This time we will get out of bounds, though, which is good because we are out of timeouts. Taki, 4 catches, 43 yards. A little bit more involved than usual in the passing game. And, oh my goodness, what a terrible sack. Max. Throw it away. Throw that football away. 3rd and forever. And this is a problem. Khalil Levine on the slot fade. We're just going to pretty much hope that he gets a one-on-one opportunity. He kind of does. Let's see if he can win that jump ball. Levine, nope. All right. Well, that pretty much sums up the Clayton Fabian experience. Have a couple great passes, have an interception, take a 35-yard sack. That's pretty much how the season has gone. All right, guys, playing for pride here. We want to watch the deep over on the left-hand side. We want to take Casillas and play the deep over. Watch that tight end. Perfect. They're going to call timeout. Playing the Hail Mary. Let's see what we got. Ty Van Dyke going vertical here. Let's see it. All right, little scramble action. That's okay. Fumble? Any fumble? Nope. That's all right. 28-0 at the half, guys. That right there is how you go out of college football 26 in style. 1 half left of this game. And not just the Missouri game, but college football 26 as a whole. Let's have a good one. Here we go. Man, oh man. This right here could be a fun one. I would love to see it be 56-0. We're going to continue to try and play perfect football until then. Let's go cover 3 sky against trips here. Bring Van Dyke over. Bring Cam Burns over. Got to play the inside zone. RPO, that was my play. Malik Pryor needs some help, buddy. Nice tackle by Pryor right there. Oh, that was my play to make. Dang it. All right, here we go. I'm going to use her. Carson's on the backside. Play the RPO here. Yep. Perfect. MoMA combining with, was that? Oh, that was Malik Pryor again. Jason Momoa, Malik Pryor on the tackle. Great coordination across those two. Bring Van Dyke down. Bring Carstens down. I'm playing the outside. Yep. Perfect. And that's off. Let's go Tampa 2 here. Press up. And let's try and get Casillas home here. Trying to show an overload blitz. I've got the middle of the field in Tampa 2. Here it is. Okay. Where's the deep end? And Quincy Tongas. 3rd sack of the day, man. The junior power rusher has taken over. And this Stanford team, man, playing with anger, but also playing very composed. We're not forcing things. We're not doing things crazy. We're just playing good, high-quality football. Fabian, a little bit shaken up. Not going to get him out of the game, though, man. We will continue to lean on the guy until he no longer can play football. Going to go inside zone early. Taki, great cut with explosive power for a 1st down. Let's go RPO peak hitch here. Actually, I'm seeing a man blitz. Let's go slot fade. Let's check the slot fade. Here we go. Paris Queen gets a one-on-one opportunity. Oh, never mind. Dearth. Tough matchup against a star slot corner, man. That's a tough throw to make. Dylan Ty on the deflection. Got his hands on that one. Vince Doman again. If he gets no safety help, we're going to force this football. Here we go. Oh, he got doubled. All right, Levine. Great catch, dude. Not a lot of separation there. Here we go. Let's go motion X replace. Randy Dearth in the slot. I don't know what I'm seeing. Doman. Oh, I was seeing Doman, man. Dang it. Took a little too long to make that call. Here we go. Y stick. 4th and 6. Going for it for sure. Curl route on the backside. Deep comeback to Doman over there on the left. Randy Dearth at the sticks. And then you got Paris Queen on the follow. Here it is. Paris Queen, tight window. No, that's off. That's all right. That's all right. I don't blame him one bit. Darn. Dang. They're going to have really good field position here. Really good chance to get points. Really wanted a shutout. I think we send the house here. Send the house, try and make it 3rd and forever. And hopefully that can get him out of field goal range. We are playing for the shutout right now. Come on, Silvestro. Play action. Got to get there. Oh, great comeback route. All right, we're playing for the turnover now. That's okay. Texas 4-man stunt. We are showing pressure. It is not pressure, though. Okay. Quick drag. Really quick drag. Shifty receiver, but Silvestro eats him for lunch. Let's go strong safety blitz with a cover 3 seam look. Ty Van Dyke has the middle of the field. Let's see it. Nope. Inside zone. Look at that. Luis Casillas and Ty Van Dyke combining for the tackle there. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Let's go contain rush. Eason on the outside. Route commit to the inside on that backside receiver. Okay. Oh, this is red zone up. Oh, we route committed inside. That's fine. Great route. We were not going to be able to cover that with a route commit. Dang it. Well, there goes our shutout hopes. Oh, man. We can still have a dominant game, and the offense has been playing great, man, minus a couple key mistakes. Let's stay ahead of the sticks and play good football. Siaki Taki, man. He's played well so far. We're going to give him a carry here. 1st and 10, 3 tight end set. Pressure, but it doesn't matter. That's 5 yards anyways. I'm going to call the end around. I'm going to call the Khalil Levine end around. This could be a big play here. He's got elite speed. There it is. Space to work with for Levine. And a nice juke into the opponent territory. Fantastic play there. We're going to get him a deep shot here as well on this play action boot. And Fabian's going to have to really rocket this if he's going to have a chance. Nope. Doman, come back to that football. Great catch by Vince. Going up and high pointing it. Come on, man. Literally a cheat code of a receiver to be able to have that. He's got a step. Fabian just puts it up there for him to go get it, and he comes down with the catch. Here we go, Doman, corner route. Oh, Dearth, corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. Randy Dearth, he's had a great season as well, man. Fabian's got 5 passing touchdowns, and the Cardinal are on top even more. Man, I can't believe that we lost those 2 games, dude. The Cal game in particular is going to be the one that haunts me. It was such a messy game. We were not playing our best football, by any stretch of the imagination. The Notre Dame one, yes, they were 6-5 at the time, but they're 97 overall. Like, if you lose to them, I'm not that bent out of shape about it. But to lose to Cal the way we did, man, that hurts. Oh my goodness. That hurts even more. Wow, if he stayed in bounds, he would have had a touchdown. Silvestro and Jason Momoa getting bullied together. Let's go cover 3 match here. I'm going to try and get some contact with Ty Van Dyke. Nice, nice. They really love these quick checkdowns, man. Very effective. But here we go. For the final time in college football 26, guys. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Mizzou is throwing up the 3s. I'm throwing up the 4s. Here we go. Let's finish strong with one final quarter of football. We're going to man up the backside here. Bring Cam Burns over. Nice, nice. Burns exploding on the run. Going goal line. We have a pretty good few players that are good at the goal line situation. Devin Hill is one of them. Malik Pryor. Here we go. Devin Hill will make the stop. Of course he does. They're going for it. Here we go. This is our shot. We're going to go mid-blitz. El Paso 4-man, shade inside. Get Casillas in the flat. Get Pryor. Eason, shade underneath. It's risky to shade underneath, but we're going to do it. Here we go. Nice coverage. How did he come down with that? Tobias Boger all over that, dude, on the inside. Wow. I cannot believe that they caught that football, man. That is nuts. Absolutely nuts right there. I'm going to bring Jason Momoa over to help stop the run. Let's see it. Play action? No. Okay, that's fine. Nice hit by Tongas. Here we go. Burns. A little pressure. And what a powerful running back, dude. Here we go. Inside zone is there. Lyles, we need a stop. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Good drive for them. Dominic Waller on the score. Their other running back on a great run before that. And, man, I just wanted a shutout. Oh, they go onside. Got to burn a timeout. Wasn't ready for it. Here we go. Tyler Waddy with a shot. And nice Equale on the recovery. Let's give Equale a couple carries, man. He's really done a good job as a backup this year. We're going to check out of it, though. Go quick out to Vince Doman on the left-hand side. It's there. Fabian can make this throw. Beautiful. Room to run after. Look at Vince Doman turning a basic out route into a 20-plus yard run. He's got 200 receiving yards today off 7 catches. Incredibly high yards per reception numbers. Ezekiel Equale, look at the field vision for the backup, and it's another Stanford touchdown. Let's go. First carry for Ezekiel Equale after the recovery, 42-14, and the dominance continues. We really figured out this offense at the end of things, man. Khalil Levine, Paris Queen, and Vince Doman, combined with a really strong running game, has been very, very interesting. Here we go. I'm going to bring down Karstens into the box here. Oh, touch pass? Okay, we'll be ready for that. We'll be ready for that. We'll be ready for that. Absolutely. Let's go edge blitz off the left-hand side here. Bring Pryor back into the box and bring Karstens in. He's unblocked. Karstens. Oh, how did we whiff on that? How did we whiff on that? That should not be a big first down. That should be a sack. Our slot corner absolutely whiffing on that. Cam Burns grabbing his knee. I just cannot believe that we missed that tackle, man. We're going to give Karstens another shot on the exact same blitz. Here we go. Here we go. This is probably a mistake against the computer, but Karstens going for pressure. Almost gets there again. We will get home this time. It's Luis Casillas. All right, so Tyler Waddy into the game here due to the Cam Burns injury. 2nd and 15. We're going to... Okay, I'm Muser and Tongas. That's fine. That's fine. Devin Hill with a nice tackle after an attempted scramble. Oh, and the QB's shaken up. Backup quarterback in the game right now. This is their backup. Cam Burns in the game here just to run this safety blitz. Here we go, Burns. Pryor unblocked. Casillas, good tackle. 4th and 6. Here we go. This is our shot. This is our shot here. Braden Eason's been quiet over there at right defensive end, hoping he can get a stop here. Nice one-on-one shot. Tobias Boger. Good hit. Good hit there by Boger. Here we go, guys. This is probably the final drive that I will post for College Football 26. Let's make it a good one. Here we go. Z under to start. Levine's got a matchup. Man-to-man. We will take it. We're going to call read option. One of our favorite plays all College Football 26 long. Looks like a keeper to Fabian. Yep, pressure. Fabian hanging on that football. Nice way to survive the contact. We're going to call short cross now. Vince Doman with a potential opportunity to... All right, never mind. Ignore everything I said. Fabian wide open over the middle. Great job. That's a classic Max Plays CFB scramble. You saw a lot of that at Colorado State. All right, let's call our favorite formation tray offset with a little motion by the running back. You've seen this all college football 26 long. Look at how much that opened up the middle of the field here for Vince Doman. I'm going to force this football. I'm going to throw a pick. You mind if I throw a pick? Never mind. Wide open, Paris Queen. Put the foot in the ground. Run away from the linebacker. We'll take 7. Verticals, wide drag. Still in tray offset. Let's get Taki in motion. See in zone coverage. Let's see it. Here we go. Randy Dirth on the quick drag is probably the instant read. There it is. We're going to get there before the corner. Take the first down. Short slot post. And we're going to get Vince Doman on a slant. Here we go. Quick hitter. Nope. Paris Queen, what a route. Easy first down. Clayton Fabian, 400-plus yards, 5 TDs, and Vince Doman in motion. Trailing them right there. Off coverage. Out route at the sticks. We've thrown the out route at the sticks so many times. Here it is. And we've thrown a pick 6 at the sticks before, too. They were playing outside. That was a risky one. Vince Doman, currently the receiver in the nation with the most receiving yards. I don't know. I really screwed up that statistic, how I explained it. But you get my drift. Let's go with a little rollout running back corner. Randy Dirth right there at the sticks. Let's see it. We're looking for Doman. If they give it to the shallow, that's okay. Vince, 3rd and goal. Here we go. Going empty, red zone up. We found this play later in the season, but man, it's a really strong one. Vince Doman on the slot here. We'll see if they give us a matchup that we like. Let's just go curl at the sticks. Oh, it's man-to-man. We're going to do that. Vince, one shot. Dropped it. The rare drop by Vince Doman. Wow. I would have never guessed that that was a possibility. Here we go. Vince Doman. One more shot here. Potential corner route. Let's see how they're playing it. Man coverage. Doman! Touchdown. That's how you finish college football 26 with the best receiver that I've probably ever played with. Vince Doman, man. 6 touchdowns for Clayton Fabian. I think that might be 4 touchdowns to Vince alone. And with 47 seconds left, time to get one final defensive drive. We'll try and call some of the plays that we've been calling all year long in college football 26 to finish in style. Here we go. First things first, double mug, mid blitz, shade inside. Move over to away from the running back. This has been a call plenty of times, whether it's online, offline, nothing like the mid blitz. This will be back plenty in 27, I'm sure. Instant pressure, get the sack, get off the field. All right, now they go trips. You know what we call in trips. We will call a base cover 3, and then we will man up the backside. This time it's a tight end that allows Lyles to play free now. We just have to watch for the crosser. There's the crosser, and we're there. Exactly as we drew it up. And finally, gun empty one more time, but this time we're going to go cover 3 seam with a Texas 4-man crashing down the inside. This can get us off the field one final time. Here we go. Malik Pryor, drop, get your depth, look for the crossers. There's the crossers, rally to the football. Nice hit by Malik. Timeout, Cardinal. And that right there is how you have a perfect offensive drive and a perfect defensive drive. 26 seconds left. Do we go for 50? Let's see, depending on how this punt return goes. Stewart with a shot. Cutting it outside, trying to swing it, and he can't. All right, guys, just because you asked me to, we'll go red zone up one more time. Khalil Levine on a slot fade. That could be a touchdown if that safety doesn't help. Oh, they do. Paris Queen, he's got speed over the middle. First down, timeout, 10 seconds at the 25. All right, we're calling verticals here. Paris Queen on a wheel route, but we're probably looking at Vince Doman here. Yep. Doman, come on, tight window. Nothing that I would rather do to end this game in college football 26 with a red zone interception. If that doesn't sum up how this year has gone for us, man, I don't know what does. That was one heck of a game, one heck of a performance. Glad we were able to gift Clayton Fabian with one final INT for a guy that has thrown plenty this year. Cam Burns with one final INT. Little room to operate, little lateral to Jason Moma. Final play of college football 26. Can we take it all the way back? Oh, we can. What a finish. What a way to end this year. Guys, that was ridiculous. Cam Burns will get credit for the pick six, but that's why you recruit speed at the transfer portal. Jason Moma ending the game in style, 55-14. What an Alamo Bowl, guys. Thanks for watching. At this point, I don't know how long this video is going to be, 4 hours, 5 hours long. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. I'm sorry we didn't make the playoffs, man. I wish that we could have made a run, but this game was a blast. Let's look at the final season stats and also go and see who actually won the playoffs here. Maybe it's Colorado State. We'll find out. Pac-12 single season receiving yards record broken by Vince Doman. Wow. And the Pac-12 single season receiving touchdown record broken by Doman. What else do we have here? Pac-12 passing touchdowns broken. Dude, this was an all-time passing team here. Final stats before we advance and look at the playoffs, man. 68% completion percentage for Clayton Fabian. He did cross 5,000 passing yards, 55 touchdowns. That is incredible. Averaged 360 yards a game. Siaki Takitaki almost crossed 1,000 yards, which is crazy considering he was only averaging like 11 yards or 11 carries a game. You know, he was not getting a lot of runway. How many rushing yards did... Oh, Fabian ended up with, negative 109. All right. Vince Doman almost hit the 2,000 receiving yard mark, man. 1,905 yards, 20 touchdowns. He averaged $136 a game. And Khalil Levine right behind him. Paris Queen right behind him. Randy Dirth with 55 receptions and 8 touchdowns. Great performance by the senior tight end as well. I mean, those four were just dominant. They were a great set of receivers. On defense, man, Eric Simons, it sucks we lost him because he was the, leader of the defense all year long. Malik Pryor really stepped up as well. Of course, Braden Eason right there. Luis Casillas right there. Tobias Boger with 5 tackles for losses. And Ty Van Dyke down here, 16. Despite not really playing many snaps, man. I mean, just a lot of TFLs. In fact, if we look at Ty Van Dyke's snaps, 18 off of 420 snaps. These guys were getting 18, 20 off of 700 snaps. I mean, just incredibly efficient by Van Dyke. But all right, guys, here we go. Let's see who wins the playoffs. All right, if we look at the bracket here, Colorado State first round exit to Nebraska. That sucks for them. Miami did beat our rivals USC, though. That's good for them. Last year's national champion. Oklahoma did have another Heisman winning quarterback, by the way. That is not the first Heisman winning QB that they've had in this rebuild. And I think they beat Miami. So the Heisman. And look at that. A lot of chalk. All 4 top seeds. Georgia, Michigan, Clemson, and Oklahoma. Here we go. And Clemson pulls off the upset. Georgia, Clemson here for the Natty. And Stanford will finish at number 11 in the nation. We should have been a playoff team. Instead, Clemson and Kirby Smart will win the national title against, Georgia and Kirby Smart. My apologies. That would have never. Georgia and Kirby Smart, not Clemson and Kirby Smart, win the final Natty. And that right there is our history books, man. Texas Tech with the first win. Florida then beats Texas Tech as they try to repeat. Georgia gets on the board against Ohio State. Ohio State beats Texas Tech to win their first Natty. They beat us in the playoffs in the semis that year. Colorado State, we have our electric run that ended with a last-second touchdown go-ahead to David Hoffman against Miami. Miami wins after Oregon shocked the world and beat the undefeated Colorado State Rams. Miami is able to take advantage of that. And then Georgia and Clemson. That was a heck of a rebuild, man. That was a blast. Hopefully, I see you in College Football 27, where we will be having another rebuild, just like the Ball State Chronicles, just like rebuilding the Rams. It'll be 100 episodes. We're going to show every play. It's going to be the most immersive dynasty that you can find. And we'll be talking about it in the Discord, on the website, anywhere that we can. Hopefully, I see you then. Would love to get your thoughts. Until then, guys, for, I guess, the next couple weeks. Until then, peace out.